Hello, chat. How we all doing? It is a Tuesday. I hope we're all having a grand old time. I've got my eye. There's a certain creature in my room who will always be like completely fine with being in my room for a long period of time, and then as soon as I start stream, she tends to dislike that. So I've just got my eye on her. I'm just like, I don't know if we'll see how long she lasts, I suppose. She was just chilling. I don't know if she hates that I'm talking. That might be it. Who knows? Or maybe this is her reminder that she's been in my room for literally so long. So long. And that maybe she should go and, like, get food or something. I don't know. No, she's not doing anything as of yet, but I'm aware of her existence. I'm aware of it. It's Tuesday, innit? Exactly. It's a Tuesday. Ba-ba-ba. Oh, I saw out of the corner of my eye a blur of a kitty. Of a kitty jumping off of my bed. Hi, you want to go outside my room? Oh, big stretch. I will say, real quick, good job Mercury Love getting first, and there we go, Lee getting second. You want out, ma'am? You want out of here? 1 second. Gotta let a cat escape. You wanna be cute? That's a really good meow. I appreciate your meows, but I don't think that stream can hear them. Go on. Always the biggest stretch as you leave my room to take the maximum amount of time. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. She's such a rum-tum tugger. Maybe it might legit be, because normally I'm the type of whoop, that's the wrong screen. I have had pets my whole life, so I'm used to always leaving my the door to my room open, like, you know, like half of a foot maybe. I keep it open enough for like an animal to slip through, you know? I guess that's how much I currently do it, you know, depending on how big my dogs are. If I have them, I'll have it open as big as they need so that they can come in and out as they please. However, whenever I stream, I do close the door to my room so as to— I don't have any soundproofing. And I have multiple roommates. So, you know, trying to be at least a little bit considerate. But alright, welcome on in, chat. I hope we're all having a good day, a good time. Yes, as good of a day as we can. And if not, I'm sorry. But if you're having a good time, then hell yeah. Hopefully, whichever it is, I don't make it worse. That's what the goal of these streams are. I don't make your life worse. That's the beginning and end of it. But alright, let's see here. Anything interesting? I've been still playing Tomodachi Life, having myself a grand old time with that. I added a couple more characters to it, to my island. I believe I said all the ones I had yesterday. I added Mao Mao from the Apothecary Diaries, as well as Fuko from Undead Unluck. Two of my favorite protagonists. Love them. Which is real fun. It's always funny to me. On your island, Toy Pony just fell in love with Monty Navarro. Nice. It is, I always feel a little bad. Well, not super bad. Because I have Kasane Teto and I have Queen Deltarune on my island, you know? Where it's like, I feel sometimes a bit bad about, like, putting in characters who are just, like, the one guy from their thing, instead of, like, you know, adding some friends from the previous, from whatever thing they're in. I don't gotta feel bad about that. I think that it's probably better for me to do that, because otherwise I get caught up in trying to make the relationships that I like from that specific piece of media into a thing, you know? I keep trying to make sure that, like, these guys are grouped together and these guys are grouped together. I know I still want to do, the Amazing Digital Circus cast, but I think after that, I'm sticking to, like, 1 or 2 per thing. You know? And look, I just love it, you know? And I love those girls. Some of my favorite protagonists. You can embrace chaos. If you can't embrace chaos, you can manufacture it. Exactly. Because I kept being like, I love Fuko. Do I have to add Andi? Because I also like Andi. But, you know, it's like, I wanted to add Fuko. I love Undead Unluck. It's truly so fucking good. I don't want to spoil it. What I tend to do whenever there's like an anime that's ongoing is I'll say however much has happened in the anime, but I've read the full manga for it, so I won't say anything that happened in the manga specifically. Fuko is one of the best protagonists I have seen, and especially of women in the shonen genre, you know? And I know if you start watching it, it does not start out that way. It feels rough at first, but you get really into it, you know? It's a little rough. Those first that first episode or so. When you're just like, is she supposed... It's one of those things where it's like, this is the first episode, you know, where it's like, oh, here's the guy who you can tell, like, this is like the second lead, this is the main male lead, where it's like, oh, this is going to be a romance between these two, and it feels like, are you sure you want these guys? But they actually, it goes so fucking well. It's one of the best written ones. They just have a really rough start, you know? They just have a real rough start to it, but I fucking love them. They are perfect for each other. Oh boy. Like, in Powers, of course, they are perfect for each other, but even... They're freak for freak, you know? I love it. I love how unhinged she gets as it goes on. And truly, I mean... After the big event in the manga, you know, where, you know, she does stuff... Holy shit, I fucking love her. I mean, there's, like, moments where, I'll say, like, there's, like, a stretch of the, manga where, it focuses on Andi, and then there's a stretch of the manga where it focuses on Fuko. The entire time that it was Andi's section, I was like, but where's Fuko? I miss her so badly. And then in the Fuko section, I did not question it once, and I only realized that, like, a little bit before Andi showed back up, and I was like, oh yeah! And it's like, I think I like them, like, equally. I just love Fuko as a protagonist so goddamn much. She's great. And of course, Mau Mau from the Apothecary Diaries. Fucking love her. She's great. Truly, I love how unhinged she is. I love a character who seems normal but is secretly unhinged, you know? And she's not even unhinged in, like, a weird way. Well, she is in a weird way. But I love her. I respect her so much. She's so great. I love gender-bent Sherlock Holmes, you know? I love her fucking testing medicines on herself, just so normal. So excited to be a poison taste tester, because that means that she gets to taste poison. She's so real. I love her for that. I love Mau Mau. Apothecary Diaries is very good. I've only seen the anime. I haven't read any of the light novels or anything, but I've enjoyed it a lot. Boy oh boy. Anyway, those tangents out of the way, let's go ahead and look at the big ol' birthday list, shall we? See what's happening on here. Starting off today, April 21st, we have Tsunotori Pony from My Hero Academia, Kita Ikuyo from Bocchi the Rock, Harold B. Darrensworth, who is a Markiplier Ego, and Izitsumi from Dungeon Meshi. I knew it was Izitsumi's birthday. I got that notification on my Tomodachi Life Island. Twice, as a matter of fact. They run the news story twice. I think that's because I was playing it at midnight. And then, like, I started playing it actually again today, and they gave me it again. Harold B. Darrensworth, really obscure character there. That's a Tumblr exclusive Markiplier ego. Boy oh boy, Kita ikuyo! God, I love her very obvious name pun. It's really cute. And I love that she hates it. It's so, it's always funny whenever there's a character whose name is a pun and it is acknowledged textually. You know? Maybe not always funny, but I feel like so often, if somebody's name is a pun, they do not bring it up, and I respect that. That's also incredibly funny, you know, every single Ace Attorney character. But it's also funny when it's just like, you know, when you're so used to that, you know? I just think of this scene where she's like, my name is Kita Ikuyo, that fucking sucks. I love all the Bocchi the Rock girls. They're all so silly. I need to rewatch Bocchi the Rock. And then tomorrow, Kobayashi Mikuru, aka Cure Mystique, and Pochitan from Star Detective Pretty Cure. Hell yeah, that's the only one we have for tomorrow, is the Pretty Cures there. Those are all we got. But hell yeah, that'll be tomorrow on Wednesday. Those are our big ol' list. Hell yeah, we're up to date. Alright, let's see here then. I think it's about time we can get back into the game. Last we left off, we got the Alice ending. We are trying to disarm some bombs. We only know the password for one of the bombs, or the pass key, to disable bomb number 3. We know that Dio set them. We know Alice's cool backstory now. We have got a lot. We've got a lot that we've figured out, and yet still more that we have not. And I'm excited to find all that out. Sans, thank you for your beautiful music. I have very much appreciated your beautiful tunes. Bangin' tunes, my skeleton. And I think you can now wander off, exit stage left or stage right. I don't know which way you're going. But go and have a good time, you beautiful skelly boy. I will see you when I next stream. I like to try and keep talking until he loops, so that I can, like, cut it off clean. But it does mean sometimes that I have to vamp for a while because I start trying to play him off at, like, the beginning of the song. Let's get into the video game, shall we? I can hit the game button. That'll be a good step. I should also pull up my stream manager so I can actually read the chat. That's an important step. And I should also refresh my stream manager so I can see my stream itself. Here we are, Alice ending. Look at that, beautiful. Last we left off, we were, like, actively trying to, disarm a bomb, so... we're gonna be trying that out. Whoa, look at how long this one goes. I feel like this one might be, like, a true ending type thing. I feel like we're probably not gonna have all the information we need here. Ignore you? Yeah, sure. I definitely would love to do that. It's not way more fun whenever people are in chat. So, what are we supposed to do? I mean, you do have some sort of plan, right?
Well, it's not like I don't have one.
And stop being so mysterious and tell me. What the hell am I supposed to do?
You need to make a jump.
Jump?
Yeah. To another world. Another history.
I can't.
You didn't just guess that Dio set the bombs, did you? You knew it. Because you remembered it happening in another history, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, but that's, I mean...
You just have to do that again.
So you're saying I need to go to another history and get the password out of Dio somehow?
Doesn't have to be another one. It could be this one. Just go back to the past and question him. Then again, if you do that, you might end up changing things so you don't end up here. That would mean you couldn't deactivate the bombs in this history. So you have to come back to this exact moment, or...
Ah! Damn it! This is so confusing.
Well, don't think about it then. We don't have time anyway. Just jump.
Okay, okay. I get it. See you later then. Are you insane? You're talking about transporting myself across space and time. Also, why should I have to do everything? Can't you jump too?
My jumps happen suddenly out of the blue. I can't control them.
Neither can I.
That's a problem. All right, consider this. Maybe we've already jumped from another history to this one, but our memories of that history got damaged or something. We forgot most of what happened in that other timeline. If we can remember even a little bit, though. Anyway, it's just a hypothesis.
A game hypothesis. Hey there, Clyde. Are you saying I might know it already? And I just have to try and remember it?
Yeah. I feel like we know. So? Anything? We need the bomb password. Do you remember hearing it in another timeline?
Yeah. I stared down at the input device. Password. Password. The bomb password. Actually, I did remember it. I had heard it. God, not his stupid fucking lean. Bwah! Oh fuck, was I supposed to write it down? God damn it. This is the first time I did not write it down, because every other time I wrote down so many things for this game, and it would be like, oh, he remembers it himself. No, wait, did I? I have some letters on here. Is it this? I have some letters on my notepad that... Is it this? No. I don't know what those letters are for. Okay, in that case... Yeah. Tried over and over. It was no good. Each guess was wrong. No matter how I strained my memory, I couldn't remember even a letter of the bomb's password. Had I even seen or heard it anywhere in the first place? I'd seen other histories. But had I seen what I needed? If I hadn't, then it was all over. I couldn't control my jumps, then what good were they?
Sigma, just let it go. Our time's up. This is it. Before it ends, I wanted to tell you thanks. You knew we were about to die, but you still stuck with me. A lot of people wouldn't have done that. You're a good person.
I mean, you sort of took charge of the whole thing. I don't know if this is me sticking with you, really.
There's one more thing.
I appreciate it, but I don't know if you're complimenting me on the correct thing.
I'm glad I met you. The moment I saw you, you seemed familiar. Anyway, thanks.
Cool. Can't wait to jump back over to the other
Looks
timeline.
like our time's almost up. Hopefully the others will make it. There isn't much hope for us, though. I think this is...
Don't you dare say goodbye.
What?
We'll meet again. Somewhere, someone. Hey, you're singing song lyrics. I guarantee it. We can jump through some parallel worlds. We can change history. You see? This won't end here. I won't let it. This is just the beginning.
Sigma.
Let me get my pencil out. I guess I can write it down in the memo section. Suddenly, I felt Phi's face against my chest. I put my arms around her and held tight. Then... Kaboom! We exploded. Everything went dark. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. Good timing. Alright, let me add it. Okay. Alright. That would be back at the Alice end. Yeah, bomb number 3 deactivation code. Okay. Let's write this down. LXQ LHC NMR. That does fit with the pattern of the other letters that I had written down. I didn't write down any sort of, like, explanation for what the other letters are for. I don't remember what those are for. Alright, here we go. Let's go plop some words in, some letters in. Okay, LXQ LHC NMR.
Good job. It worked.
Phew! I sighed and wiped what felt like a bucket's worth of sweat from my forehead.
So, you knew the password after all. Interesting.
Yeah, I guess I did.
You heard
Shadow
about the
Bonnie
history?
name practice. Yeah.
Just what happened in that other timeline?
Do you want to sit here and reminisce, or do you want to go disable some bombs?
Never mind. We don't have time for that.
Thank you!
How much longer?
18 minutes.
Good. We've still got time. Come on, let's go. We've still got 2 more. The number 2 bomb is next on the list.
So we're heading to the control room?
Right. No time to waste. Oh, and don't forget the input device.
And then she was gone. I hurriedly disconnected the device from the bomb and chased after her. Whee! Here we go on our... I guess I'll just try inputting these other letters whenever we get there. I don't remember. I don't remember what these letters are from. Yeah, because I remember reading them off because the last 3 letters are GDQ, which we made Games Done Quick jokes about. I remember making those jokes. I don't remember where we got these letters from, but I know that we got them. Control room. Pant.
You got it?
Yeah, right here.
Hook it up.
Right. Done.
Okay. Hurry it up. Plug in the password.
Done. Hey! What the hell?
Calm down. You probably just typed it in wrong.
No way. I'm sure I did it right.
Try it again.
Yeah, nothing. That password's no good.
Then it's different. All 3 bombs use different passwords.
There's 4 bombs. Yeah, looks like it.
Shit!
Vi slammed her foot against the locker, her face uncharacteristically twisted by anger and frustration.
This is bad. What the hell are we gonna do? Try and remember it. Did you see or hear anything in another history that could be a password? A different password?
You mean, like, a different history from the other one I remembered?
Yeah, you figured it out there. You just can't remember it very well right now. Remember what happened with the last bomb? This one is just like that.
Another history. Another history. The password. Do I know what it is? Can I remember it? Have to. Oh yeah, we've had this. We saw our white hand goop. I remember the white hand goop, so is that what this one is? LXAQNSGDQ? Damn. Well, I guess this might be the password for the third bomb? Not sure. Let me, number. There we go. I mean, let me just double check that I typed that in right. Well, alright. Is it the same dialogue as last time? Tried over and over, no good. Yeah, I think this is the same text. So alright, let's go ahead. That might be from this timeline here. Is my thought. Because, I mean, this is, you know... Is this when... When did we hang out with Luna? I don't know. I remember it was on the blue path, at least. The cyan door. So let's go here, then. Wait.
Huh?
You only need to search one person. Okay, yeah, we saw this before in the other timeline. Because we know that Dio done did the bombs. We're calling him out for done doing the bombs. Who set up us the bomb? Part 1. Chivo.
Okay. I'll give you one, since I'm such a swell guy. The password for bomb number 2 is...
Writing this down,
EQD DYR NTK.
DYRNTK. Thank you very much. Yeah, the note-taking emote's really, yeah.
2.
But we haven't found that one yet.
Oh? Oh. Well, my mistake. Must have slipped my mind. Well, there's nothing you could do anyway. You don't have the input device. Really, it'll be much easier if you all just give up.
Where's the input device?
Oh gosh, I wonder.
Where did you put the number 2 bomb?
Shoot, you know, I just can't remember.
Shoot, you know, God. He just is so hateable. In like a not like a fun love to hate kind of way, more so in a like you know, real world Republican sort of kind of way. Okay, random noise. One sec, let's pull up the random noise wheel. Oh my goodness, I forgot about that redeem. Okay, chat. Beep bop boop. Oh my god, I got logged out of my fucking thing. One second, I have to... Is it this? Nope. Log in. Is it this? Is that how I log in? Did I do it right? I did do it right. Alright. Okay, chat. Okay, let's go over. Let's hit the let's spin the wheel. Let's do it. What noise are we having on in the background? A duck quack. We are going to be playing in the background an hour of silence occasionally interrupted by a duck quacking. We pull this up over here. Where is this duck? There we are. Alright. The duck is prepared. That was so fast! You son of a bitch.
Anyway, I think it's time for me to be moving on.
And guys, you guys aren't even seeing the fucking... Why isn't... I'm just gonna wiggle. I'm gonna wiggle around in the game and see if it pops up. There we go. Wiggling worked.
Moving on.
To where?
What, I have to explain everything? To the next world, of course.
No! Wait! I threw myself toward Dio and wrapped my hand around his wrist, slamming it to the floor. He struggled, but I put all my weight on it and kept his arms pinned. Or no, just arm pinned, it said.
Shit!
Yeah, we've gotten this. We've seen this before, this is the same. How much time do we have left?
About 20 minutes or so, I think.
And how much time until the white doors open?
The same.
So, what do we do?
This took more time than in the other one, right? Because I think we had 25 to start with. We put in those passwords and stop the bombs.
We searched Dio, but he doesn't have anything that might be the input device.
Well, only one thing to do then.
And that is?
We split up and find it. Unless any of you have any other suggestions. Wow! 25 months! Holy shit! That's so many, Haldo. Holy shit. 25. I know that this is a... Quick, I'm going to make a joke. Let me clarify that I know that this is pseudoscience and not real. Oh my god, that's how many... It's like... It's got like a fucking... It's... prefrontal... It's brain developed. Clearly mine hasn't. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not a fucking thing if I'm talking like this over here. It's... Look at that little beautiful guy that you put. That's a beautiful little guy. A dismal silence filled the room. Even though no one spoke, I could see despair on every face.
Alright. No point sitting around.
Hell yeah, have a soda.
Until those
Soda's
things
good.
actually go off.
Where's my
Still
button?
got a chance.
I hit it. So, but yeah, there we go. Oh, the first time I hit a button every stream, it always takes so long to... And then it'll like go immediately whenever I press it.
Sigma, you come with me. We're going to have to go look at the number 3 bomb. See if the timer really has started or not.
Right.
All the rest of you, listen up. I want you to take Alice, Quark, and Dio to the Floor B warehouse.
I exploded.
What?
Why there?
Just listen. Worst case scenario. We'll open the white doors and go through them to wherever they go. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Understood. We will take them to the Floor B warehouse. Once we've done so, we will begin to search for the input device in the number 2 bomb.
Good. Thanks. Okay, we don't have much time left. Now get moving. Sigma, you're with me.
Phi turned without waiting and headed for the door. You shake at the soda can. Oh no! Before I could blink, she was gone. I gave everyone else in the infirmary a quick thumbs up and a shaky smile, then hurried after her. Bing, 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 bing. I love when doors open. I love when doors open. The duck also loves when doors open. Okay, let's see what we got. Let me look at the bomb.
The light's flashing. I guess the countdown has started. So, what are we going to do? Without a way to enter the passwords, we're screwed. Right. We'll just have to split up and look for it. I'll look around here, you go check somewhere else.
Okay.
If we get to T-minus 5 minutes, then we'll meet back in the Floor B warehouse. Got it?
I wasn't sure what to say. If we hadn't found it by then, was there really any point in meeting up again?
What's with that look? Don't worry. We'll figure it out, I promise. You know what they say. Swimsuits never quit.
What? No, that's not a thing. It doesn't make any sense. Besides, why the hell are you cracking jokes right now?
I'm just, trying to show you that life is still worth living.
What the fuck is this pose? Have you ever done this before? Are you debuting a new sprite right the fuck now? Is now the right time for that? What's this pose that you've like... If you've done this before, you've done it like once. What is this?
After all, if you quit now, there goes any possibility of you ever seeing me in a swimsuit.
Girl, is this flirting? Oh, I see. Well, I admit I am a bit curious. They have not had, like, any romantic chemistry at all. Like, truly. Sigma, what?
Alright. Looks like we're on the same page.
I have not been reading this as romantic in the slightest.
Hey, get moving. We don't have time to stand around.
Fine. Be careful, alright? I mean, I do think that Sigma is attracted to her in the same way I think he's attracted to every woman in this building. I checked the time on my bracelet as I headed out of the crew quarters and into the hallway. It wasn't good news. Damn. Only 15 minutes. I need to hurry. I broke into a run. My run. All my doors. Bee-ba-boop. Always the runnings. Before long, I found myself in front of the infirmary. All too often, what you're looking for is right in front of you. We'd spent a lot of time in the infirmary, so it seemed kind of fitting somehow that it might have been in there all along. You're gonna watch this in the background while you put some things to sell and never expected romance from this game. I don't think that it's succeeding in romance. I think that they just are just like... They're just desperate, right? Yeah, I think they just were like, oh fuck, you're right, the male lead and the female lead have to have something going on. That's how these work. That's how stories work. Or maybe Dio had dropped it there recently. There was no way to know. And in any event, I had to start looking somewhere. Not all romance need to succeed. I wish people knew that. Luna. You're still here?
Yes. The others are taking the people who are asleep to the white doors. I chose to stay here. I thought you might come back.
Why?
Because the atom is here. I thought you might want to use it. Isn't that why you're here?
What? I mean, yeah, I want to know what's going on with me. It's driving me nuts. Hell, I feel sick. But this isn't the time for that. Being a robot isn't going to mean a lot if I die anyway.
Oh, why did you come here then?
Isn't that obvious? I'm trying to find that input thing so we can turn off the bombs.
Really?
Yes! Why would I lie?
I see. I seem to have made a mistake. I knew you couldn't use the atom without me, so I stayed behind because I thought I might be able to help. I guess I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
No, wait, come back. I do still want to know if I'm a robot. If I'm gonna die, I want to die knowing if I'm a robot or not. She turned and headed toward the exit. Wait. I couldn't just let her leave like that. I sighed. How long would it take?
Not more than 5 minutes or so.
That's so long. You sure? Only 5 minutes?
Yes.
Okay. Let's do it. Analyze my body. I mean, it's probably just a prosthetic arm, isn't it? I wish we were a robot, though. I hope we're a robot. I lay down on the table. Luna picked up the Atom scanner and began to run it across me, slowly and methodically. Me every day. I hope we're a robot, but only sometimes. In a few minutes, she was finished.
That's it. You can get up now.
I sat up and hopped off the table. The screen was already starting to show my results. So, what does it say? My eyes were glued to her face, looking for any sign of what the answer might be. She studied the readout for several long seconds before replying.
Well...
Am I a robot? Yes or no?
It says you're not a robot.
Damn.
You're human.
Damn. I let out a breath I hadn't realized I'd been holding. My relief didn't last long.
But your body isn't entirely human.
What?
You're part machine.
Wait, what are you saying?
Look here. The structure of the bones
Both
in
of
your
my
arms
arms.
isn't anything close to human.
Both of my arms.
They're made out of a titanium alloy. On top of that skeleton is artificial biological tissue. It's also called ABT. Your arms are cybernetic.
What? What does that mean? Are we Snake? Big problem with that is that we do have vision. Though admittedly, the entire time in the previous game I kept being like, but what if... What if he's lying? I mean... What if he, lost an arm to gain sight? You know? He already had lost one, so it's like, what if I get rid of the other one and then I get my sight back? I mean, maybe that's how it works. Ba-ba-ba.
Cybernetic? It means a mechanical system that interfaces with a biological one. You see all these root-like things around the titanium bones?
Oh my god, I can't believe Clyde is Sigma's dad. Did you name him Sigma? Why would you do that? Why would you do that to somebody? There was a genie who thought it would be so funny.
Those are artificial nerves. They're probably connected to your own nerves, which is how you can move your arms. I imagine they allow you to feel things through your arms too.
What? No, this is ridiculous. I think replacing my arms with robot ones is something I'd remember. And I know they weren't always like this. When I was a kid, I broke my arm and they took an x-ray of it. The doctor told me I had really thick bones and that I must have done something pretty insane to break them. Is there an alpha daughter? Where's your son, Beta? Still in development. When the hell did this happen? Why did somebody replace my arms? Wait. Okay, let's say you're right, and my arms are cybernetic. Wouldn't that mean I don't have to worry about the bracelet going off?
No. Unfortunately, you probably do still have to worry about that.
Have we seen anybody else bleed specifically from their arms? I'm trying to remember, because I do wonder if... What if everybody's got replaced arms? That would be silly. Because I'm assuming that the arm thing happened after we got knocked out and before we woke up in here, you know? Because I'm assuming that we are much farther in the future than we anticipate, you know? Why?
The cybernetic arms are made to function just like real arms, which means they interface with the rest of your body, which means that anything injected into them is spread to the rest of your body.
How do you know that?
I just do.
It's not an answer. Sigma. Sigma, you are the king of I just know it, don't question me.
Yes, you're right. But not everything has an answer. There are some things you just can't explain.
What?
Don't you know how that feels? How did you know about the garden? How did you know that Dio planted the bombs?
That's,
I'm sorry, Sigma. I wish we could talk some more, but our time is up.
time? I pressed the buttons on my bracelet and felt my stomach drop. 1 minute. We've only got a minute left.
Sigma, there's one last thing. I was given very specific instructions.
By a duck. I shuddered. Not because I was scared of what was about to happen. Because I was scared of Luna. I'm like, woo? She was calm. Unnaturally so. Like a machine with a human face. We were about to die. How could she be so calm?
Please pay attention. This is very important. You must be sure to remember it.
Remember? I was about to die. How was I supposed to remember anything?
Should you encounter a two-headed lion devouring the sun...
Yes.
Remember.
This has got to be the password. Over here, there was a password, and like the image above it was a two-headed lion.
GTF DML016.
GTF DML016. Okay, give me a second. I gotta write this a bit better. GTF DML016.
With this key, the first gate shall be open to you.
With this key, the first gate shall be open.
There you go. I hope we can meet again someday. I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting.
What? Before she could answer. I'm so glad that she has weird shit going on. I've been hoping she's had weird shit going on. The world exploded into noise and light, and I disappeared along with it. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. And it doesn't seem to be the same weird shit as June, yeah. Sigma End! Arms Race is the name of that achievement. Interesting. I thought Sigma End was gonna be like the last one we got. I thought that was gonna be like the true end. It might be Phi End then. Okay. We've got the password for the second bomb. We've also got the thing for over here. We haven't touched any of this shit yet, which is really funny. Ooh, this is unlocked as well. Oh my goodness, we have so many places to go. How about we just go left to right, maybe? Or... right to left? I don't know! Where do we go? Where do we go? I'm overwhelmed with choice. I mean, I don't know if we have everything for this. Because we needed a username and a password. And we just got one there, and she said that was the first gate. I don't know if that means that it's just the username. What's this one here? Good gosh. Good gosh. Okay, Let's see here. Let's go for... Here, let's just go and check. We'll check, because I don't think we have everything we need. But we'll check. So many flashing lights there. Jesus fucking Christ. It's like, do I just put this in as both? GTF DML 016. Let's just try both. GTF DML 016. Didn't think so. I think we're gonna need a username or something. Okay. That's probably the password, I would assume. Let's go back over here. Let's input the password for bomb number 2. My goopy hand. EQDDYRNTK. Clear.
Damn, this is crazy. So you did know it.
Yeah. Guess so.
Don't scare me like that, alright?
Come on, it's not like I was hiding it. Just couldn't remember it at first. And it just kind of floated up. Or maybe it drifted down.
Whatever. The point is, we disarmed the thing. Amazing.
You sure you don't sound very amazed?
Okay. That just leaves us with the last bomb. It's
in the garden.
Right. Let's go take care of it while you're on a roll with these things.
God. You make it sound so easy.
Well, don't just stand there. Let's go!
She spun around and was gone. I gripped the input device tightly and headed off after her. Whee! I love a good "guh." It's definitely something that people actually say. Guh. When I'm caught off guard, I definitely go "guh." Yep. The duck does not like this bomb.
Finally. The last one.
Yeah.
How many minutes left?
It's less than 10.
It's okay. We can still make it. Just stay calm, alright? You have the input device?
I do love how unevenly spaced they are. That's fun. Yeah. There we go. Connected.
Okay. Go.
Go?
We've done this twice already. Do you really need a third pep talk?
You want me to remember another password, right?
Exactly. What else would I be talking about?
But...
Don't sweat it. You did great the last 2 times. I'm sure this one will be a cakewalk. 3rd time's the charm, right?
That's not really how that's used. Just worried that lightning's not gonna strike twice, or thrice in this case, I guess.
No, I think mine still works. There's nothing to suggest the 1st and 2nd times aren't charmed, too.
I guess so.
Whatever. Just do it. You're the only person who can.
What about you? You can jump to other worlds too, right?
Yeah, but I can't remember things as well as you, alright? I'm doing the best I can, but either I haven't seen the stuff you have, or I just can't remember it. Maybe we've been going to different worlds. Anyway.
Yeah. I'll give it a shot.
I'm counting on you.
The password. Password? The password. Remember. Remember, Sigma. Come on, lightning can't strike twice, or even 3 times. You can do it. You did it before. You did it twice before. This is nothing. You're a champion. Come on, Sigma. You can do it. Pull open the door to your memories. Okay. Dead woman. Oh, we haven't seen that image of Quark on the floor, I don't think. What was that? Yeah, we have not gotten this one. I saw a lot of shit that I have not seen before. Let me put in this other bit of letters that I do not know what they are. Yeah, it's not that. It can and it will. What do they think a lightning rod is? Yeah, that expression is not scientifically accurate. Which, as we all know, every single expression is, incredibly accurate. That's how idioms work. So we don't have that yet. We need to get whatever ending that is. There's a part of me that wants to go back over here and try doing those letters that I had there, the GDQ, as the username. God, the flashing lights of that segment. Okay, let's go. L, X, A, Q, N, S, G, that's not a G. G, D, Q, and then password, G, T, F, D, M, L, 016. Nope. I think that was the message that Dio sent? Maybe. I didn't label it because I'm normal. Because I guess I just didn't think, you know? When they were outside? Alright. Take your word for it. It's good to check just in case. Yeah, we'll save again, why not? Okay. Back into this. Might as well go back here, I suppose, first, right? What one was this one? How can find K be saved? I don't even... Let's go back here. Is this... No. When did we... Which of these is the... Am I gonna realize I can cut off my hand? It might be this one, is it? I assume. Right? Like, this has gotta be... Yeah, this is what... Yeah, we went in the lab. This is I got injected with a gorp. Can I figure out a way to stay alive?
What? Sigma's BP is...
Okay, and then we do the skippies. We beat up Dio. We all hate Dio. Fuck that guy. Everybody hates Dio.
Sigma, what's wrong with your hand? There's something white on it.
You gorped it, bud.
The structure of the bones in your arms isn't anything close to human. Your arms are cybernetic.
Ah, the stream blip. Let's see here. How you doing, VOD watchers? I hope you're all having a good day. Even if it's being... Ah! Eat that, dude. That's rude. Why is it doing... Okay, nope, not my VPN this time. I mean, the first few times it wasn't. The ones from yesterday at the start of stream were. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Got any cool VPN settings to flick on or off? Nope, I checked. And those have only... That truly was only a thing yesterday. Anyway, I do love how, as I read that message, I think the stream came back. But, welcome back from the technical issues. Chat, we are about to experience 3 minutes of ads. Yes, I know, Duck. Isn't that crazy? If you need to go to the bathroom, or grab a snack, or get something to drink, now is going to be the perfect time to do so. Please take a moment to take care of yourself. This is also your hourly self-care check-in, so be sure to fix your posture, take your meds, save your files, feed your pets, charge your devices, unclench your jaw, do some stretches, anything that will make your life a little bit better, alright? Please and thank you, take care of yourself. I believe in you. Game will be paused, you won't miss out on anything. I'll just be over here in the flowchart. See, it's like I know we have so much more game to go because there's at least 3 more escape rooms that I have not yet done. Oh, there's these 3, and then, like, I did this one here. There's 2 more white doors. So, like, 5. That's 5 escape rooms I haven't yet done. Like, I'm doing this stuff down here because it seems, prevalent? Prescient? Important? I don't know what the word I want to use is. You know? It feels like I'd be ignoring the obvious at least a little bit too much. I mean, I do love to ignore the obvious to the end in games, you know? Leave it for last. But, you know, I'm like, I don't think I will be finishing without getting these, so that's why I'm doing it now. Once I go through here, then see if I unlock that, or this, and then we got these beautiful paths to go down. Fun times. We've only gotten 3 endings so far, you know? We are gonna 100% this regardless. At the very least, in terms of endings. Let me look at the achievements. We have 55%. Granted, the game here is bundled with 999. So, and like 14 of the remaining achievements. 14 out of the 17 remaining achievements are hidden, so I can't tell whether they're for 999 or this one, Virtue's Last Reward. And because they're bundled together is how I got them. So I don't know if I'm gonna get all of the achievements, technically. I mean, of the unlocked achievements, or like the locked achievements that aren't hidden, escaped from 16 rooms in VLR and found all the files in VLR, I think I can get those. I don't know what the trophies are. There's one about finding all trophies. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's for 999 or VLR, it doesn't specify. I don't know if it's using trophies to refer to achievements. I think they're called trophies on one of them consoles, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know anything. On Xbox? Yeah. That sounded right to me. I don't know shit about PlayStation, so maybe. Or no, they're achieve gamer score on Xbox? I don't know. Cause cause, yeah, Microsoft is Xbox, right? So, cause I think their achievements, cause I remember when Minecraft got like all that stuff happening to it, you know, when Minecraft became like a Microsoft Xbox type thing on there, they changed it from advancements to achievements. Well, granted, advancements were a thing in the first place solely because it was moving to, not moving, but you know, they added it to consoles and stuff as well, I think. I don't know, that happened so long ago. I don't know shit. I'm not a console gamer. Welcome back from the ads, chat. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's see if Sigma's learned how to cut off his hand. Well, the achievement is called Gotta Hand It to You. What the hell was that? I have cybernetic arms? It was both shocking and utterly obvious. Of course my arms are artificial. Titanium alloy bones with an ABT exterior to mimic human skin. I had no idea why. That actually... I think he's going to use the fact that he doesn't have... I'll just call them human arms, which is not correct. He doesn't have biological, that's the term I was looking for. He doesn't have, like, biological attached to him arms. I guess they are sort of, whatever, you know what I mean. So, like, therefore, he should be able to cut off his hand. You have titanium alloy bones. That's harder, I think, than normal hand. Why isn't everybody cutting off their hand / breaking all the bones in their hand so they can slip off the bracelet? Come on, guys! Nor did I know when my human arms, which I distinctly remembered having, had been replaced. That's a great phrase. And that flash of Luna I'd seen. I was certain it had never happened. Those things hardly mattered, though. If I survived, I could worry about them later. The fact that my arms are mechanical, however, that might be useful. You still have nerves in your fucking cyber arms. I called up all the strength I had left and stood one more time. What are you waiting for? Why don't you open it already? Oh, are we gonna like... I was gonna call it Indiana Jonesing it, but I don't know if that's really the right term. That's not really what he did. But you know, like, let the door close on our hand.
What?
Did I stutter? Open the number 9 door.
Sigma! What are you saying?
Looks like you finally gave up. Whatever. I was just about to flip the switch anyway.
And hurry up and...
Hey, don't rush me. Okay, you've got 9 BP now, right?
Yes?
Well, what do you say? Want to come with?
I will remain here.
Why?
When his hat is really big. He's tolerable that way. Can we make him Doug Dimmadome? Do we have access to these 3D models? Is there like a version of this? Can this game be like modded to like everything is the same except Dio's hat is a lot bigger? I would forgive him.
I cannot abandon Sigma.
You are for sure a robot, my guy. Don't worry about me. Go. You have to get outside and call for help.
But...
Do you think Dio will? He's the only one who gets out of here. There's no hope for the rest of us. You're the only one we can count on.
I understand.
Great. Glad we got that settled. Shall we go?
No! Stop!
I began to move, but it was already too late. Dio grabbed the lever and threw it down. Ding ding.
The number 9 door has been opened.
I realize this isn't, you guys can't see this. Whenever I talk about, like, breaking all our bones and stuff, I have a double-jointed thumb. Only on one hand, and I've just been, like, doing that, just being like, can I like, slide my hand into a shape that, like, would work? I don't think it fully works. It's still a little bit too big. But it's easier than doing it on the other hand that I don't have a double-jointed thumb on, you know? It's closer.
It will remain
My freak thumb.
for 9 seconds.
It's been fun.
I do like weirding people out with it. Oh, I stopped being glooby.
Peace.
Peace!
I promise to call for help and return as soon as I can. Please, do not give up hope.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Just get going already. But... just you, Kay.
Huh?
As Dio turned to look at me, I crouched. Did that one have reverb? Did that one have reverb? I just clicked over, it's like, is the video over? Is that like the final quack? It's not! It's not even the final one! That's delightful. As Dio turned to look at me, I crouched, and I quacked. Then, calling on every last bit of strength my wearied body could supply, I launched myself toward him like a coiled spring. I slammed into his legs, knocking him to the floor, and wrapping my hands around his ankle before he could get back up.
Hey! What are you doing, you bastard?
Both of your hands!
The door's gonna close! Let go! Oh, god damn it! Let me go!
Both of your hands. Look, I kept saying do one of your hands because like most people are right-handed and they put the bracelet on our left hand, you know? He lashed out with his free leg at my head, shoulders, and arms, but I held on. I ignored the pain, tightening my grip with every blow.
Hey, what the hell is this shit? Why are you doing this? I kept my promise, didn't I?
Yeah, so did I. As far as I recall, didn't say anything about letting you escape.
What?
There will be 0 escapes if I have anything to say about it. Except for Kay. Kay doesn't count, though, because he might be a robot. Insert Kibo robophobic voice line.
Shit!
I'm sorry, Kibo, but my favorite character is in fact Kokichi. From that game. He's not my favorite overall, but you know.
Stop screwing around, asshole! I have to get out of here. I'm not going to let my sacred mission get fucked up by some self-righteous idiot!
Dio began to pull himself along with his elbows, bit by bit, edging closer to the exit. He was headed straight through the door. But the gate was already beginning to close. With only a few feet to spare before it shut, he crawled across the threshold and beyond the door.
Sigma! Stop! That's enough! Please, you have to let go!
The door's going to shut on you if you don't let go!
I'm dead anyway, girls. Alright. See you later, Dio.
You're an idiot right up until the end, aren't you? Just hurry up and die, you senile old fuck!
See? This is a See, there's more characters calling Sigma old. This man cannot be 24. Everybody's calling him old. And by everybody, I mean Phi, Dio, and that duck just now. No. I'm going to live. Sklorp. It is innovative to use the door. I don't know if I would have thought of that. I like how he did that. Anyway, Sigma, once again, you did still have nerves in your arm?
Closed.
So, are you...
The nonary game.
I mean, I guess you are injected with an anesthetic at the moment.
Thank you.
You should be
your
passed out.
participation.
You are only awake via main character powers.
As the game is over.
We've heard this announcement.
Please.
The announcer's voice grated at the inside of my skull. I felt tired. So very, very tired. I felt my eyes flutter closed. And then nothing. Hmm?
Sigma! Sigma!
Finally awake, huh?
Where am I? I rubbed my eyes and slid my legs off the bed to stand up. Well, to be honest, it was an examination table, not a bed. Hey, you're finally awake. Which meant... the infirmary, huh?
I guess they carried you out here after you passed out.
You guess?
Well, I wasn't there to see it. I was out just like you, but I was in the AB room.
Why?
That bastard Kay. He punched me in the stomach. I can't believe him. He didn't want me voting, so...
Whoa. And after he knocked you out, he voted betray, which brought his BP up to 9.
Yes.
So, where is he now?
On the other side of the number 9.
Oh, do we not remember?
With Dio.
You told him to go, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Is your arm okay?
Arm?
I heard what happened. Cybernetic arms, huh? Can't say I'm surprised.
What the? Wait, what? What do you mean you can't say you're surprised? Hey, wait, what? Hey, wait, what? Wild reaction. That's the weirdest reaction you could have had to it.
I was starting to get a feeling something was up with you.
Huh? I could tell. You expected. I looked down at my left hand. Or rather, I looked down at where my left hand should have been. Instead, there was a stub, wrapped in white gauze. I told myself I'd do anything to get the cure, even if it meant letting Dio betray me. But I had a feeling I might come to miss my hand. Oh yeah. How's Quark?
I'm right here.
Little boy, you're alive! Yippee! Quark, man, I'm glad you're alright. Feeling better?
Yep. Thanks to you. You got the medicine from that jerk Dio, right?
Yeah.
You gave it to me, and now I'm better.
Yippee!
Thanks. You're the best, Mr. Sigma. You saved my life.
We're all gonna explode in a big bomb, but this is wonderful. It seemed they'd shared stories while I was asleep. Everyone knew now how I'd made a deal with Dio, and about the journal we'd found with the Latin in it. Clover and Phi seemed to have done most of the talking.
It was completely the opposite of what we guessed. We're not infected. The rest of the world is. That means this place isn't a quarantine facility. It's more like a shelter.
Well, we don't know anything for sure yet. I thought the same thing you did, but then Sigma pointed out a couple of discrepancies.
Yeah. Phi and I have already gone over it, but... I explained what I'd noticed. 1. If we were in a shelter for uninfected people, why had Quark been infected? Any place designed to keep a virus like that out would have a lot of safeguards to keep anything from getting in. Had the virus really bypassed... Calm down, Duck. Had the virus really bypassed all those measures? It didn't seem likely. 2. The timing of our abductions and the pandemic's outbreak was strange. It would make sense if we'd been rescued after the disease had become widespread, but that wasn't what had happened. First we'd been abducted, then the pandemic had broken out. 3. We didn't know why Zero had put us in the nonary game. If we were survivors he wanted to protect, then why try and kill us? If we were in a shelter, why wasn't it safe?
Well, what about this? Maybe someone anticipated the pandemic. I don't know who. Probably Zero.
I mean, we do have confirmation that it was by the cult, the Myrmidons. It was like a biological thing.
Anyway, they grabbed us before
weapon.
the pandemic really started. Then they put us in the shelter. But then, after a while, he got bored, so he decided to have us play this game to kill time.
Who on earth would make people he rescued play a game where they could die just because he was bored?
Well, we don't actually know if there is poison in this bracelet.
What?
You're the only one who's gotten injected so far. And when you did, it was only Soparil.
What are you saying? That what I did at the number 9 door was all pointless?
No, that's not what I mean. That can't be it. I'm sure there's tubocurarine in the bracelets. The Atom's analysis confirmed it. But what if the Atom is lying? If you're going to do that, then we don't have anything to base any speculations on.
True.
You could say that the newspaper article was fake, or that the Latin journal wasn't real.
Or the journal was real, but my translation was a lie.
You made it up?
No, my translation was accurate. I'm just making the point that once you start talking about this stuff being fabricated, it doesn't stop.
Exactly. I'm glad that they pointed that shit out, because that's exactly, and the fucking stream blipped! Okay. Welcome back, I think. I believe the last thing that y'all heard was the Tubo Kira line, is that true? Or did you guys hear any of this part? Yes? I'm sure there's tubercularine in the bracelets. The Atom's analysis confirmed it. But what if the Atom is lying? If you're going to do that, then we don't have anything to base any speculations on. You could say that the newspaper article was fake, or that the Latin journal wasn't real. Or that the journal was real, but my translation was a lie. You made it up? No, my translation was accurate. I'm just making the point that once you start talking about this stuff being fabricated, it doesn't stop. I will point out, there is still blatant misogyny that happens within these games. I mean, when Dio does it, he's a bad guy, but you know, Sigma still does some things and yada yada. The girls in this game do so much of the plot. And I'm so proud of them, you know?
I don't think Zero is doing this just to take the piss out of a lime.
The girls in this game really do a lot. And that includes saying whatever the fuck that is. What?
What?
I was just trying to stress that I don't think Zero would do this to pass the time.
She's really getting the mileage out of this pose now. How do you make that mistake?
However, I do think Clover has half a point.
Meaning?
That someone did anticipate this pandemic. That part seems reasonable.
Well, if the virus was spread on purpose, then I could see how that might make sense.
Yeah. It's not like Noah put all the animals on his ark after the flood happened. He went around before the rain started falling to gather them all up, right?
Are you saying that we were rescued because we're all that's left of humanity?
We were brought here because someone knew there would be a pandemic that would turn us into an endangered species? Does that mean we're supposed to repopulate the planet?
I'm gonna be honest, Luna, that thought did unfortunately occur to me at one point, and I just was like, I don't want that to be true, so I'm not even gonna bring it up. And I feel like the fact that we're bringing it up now means that it's not true, so thank fucking God. That was like punctuation, that quack. Repopulate. I looked around and did a quick inventory. Inventory? 4 women, an old man, and a kid. That meant I was the only young fertile male. Fertile is crazy! We unfortunately know the studio is capable. And thankfully I think we're free this time. God, both thank you and fuck you for reminding me about the bad ending. About the fucking bad ending for that game. Oh my god. Repopulation, huh? That didn't sound so bad. Sigma? Stop thinking with your dick for a second. And just take a moment to realize that that means that, like, how busy y'all would fucking be with that many fucking children. You knew he was gonna say, like, oh, I wouldn't want mine. If that was the case, maybe there wasn't any reason to escape. Sigma! Date would at least be funny in this situation. I miss her. I miss her too. Date would be great in this situation. Because it's truly, like, Date is a protagonist from the Somnium Files. At least she was a pervert the entire time, you know? Sigma taking long breaks from it only to do it for, like, a scene or two, and it's like, whoa! If the newspaper and the journal were right, then the world outside was crawling with the deadly virus. Why would we go expose ourselves to that? This would be the safest, happiest place on Earth.
The game's over. There's no point to any of this now.
No, that's not true.
I like how he didn't even come to, like, a full, like, I guess not.
The game might be over, but we've still got a lot of unanswered questions. In fact, we've got even more questions.
So, are those answers going to open the number 9 door again? It's all over. Why we're stuck here doesn't mean shit. The 8 of us aren't leaving, ever. That's all that matters.
8? Yeah, 8?
You're including the old woman?
Right, yeah, she's in this timeline as well. Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah.
Look, I was just in the timeline where she didn't exist, alright? We're back in the- yes, yeah. Do you want to explain?
Hey, you know what? What if the old lady is Zero Senior?
The duck also gasped. Yeah, you're right. We never even considered that.
But that would mean the person in charge of all this was murdered by somebody.
Dio hat red, no Dio hat black. Fuck, that's really good. How dare you be funnier than me on my own channel?
Maybe she wasn't murdered.
Huh?
Are you saying she was infected with Radical 6 and killed herself?
But we didn't find a knife or any kind of weapon in the AB room with her.
Maybe she was killed somewhere else.
We know from the other timeline that Dio killed her.
And then someone carried her in there.
What? That's ridiculous.
Well, maybe we should go take a look at her one more time. Maybe we missed something.
Sure, okay. Maybe she's Sean Kramering it. Have we considered that? She let Dio think that he killed her. She could be John Kramering it. How many references to Saw 2004 have I made during this game? I feel like I keep talking about people John Kramering it, and I feel like and every time I'm like, you can just cut it off. You could just cut it off. It's earned every damn reference, yeah. It's a very soulful theme, yeah. We look down at the body of the old woman. We pull out her name tag, Joan Kramer. Fi was the first to move. Quietly and methodically, she began to examine the woman and her clothes. I just stood there. Even if she was dead, no, especially because she was dead, I just didn't feel right touching her. After a few silent minutes, Vi suddenly stopped. She pulled something from one of the old woman's sleeves and held it out toward me. Aw, that's not... That doesn't say Joan Kramer, but we did genuinely find her fucking ID. Kurashiki, alright. Is that like a... Can we show this to Alice and Clover? Do they recognize it? A card?
Looks like an ID card for this place. Since it's got her picture on it, I'd say it's a safe bet the card is hers.
Oh. Looks like her name is... Kurashiki? Kurashiki. She's wearing June's blue-purple. She's Zero! Or are you saying that this is June growing up? This is old June? June got old. June got old. It really could be June but old. Was that her last name? What was her last name? I remember her first name was Akane. Wait. Akane Kurashiki makes sense as, like, a name to me. Oh my god, because I was saying that I think that this is much farther in the future. They keep bringing up how, like, the other ones weren't... We don't know who they were, you know? Like, we don't know where they left. They've brought up multiple times that they don't know where June and Santa left to. They're like, oh, we don't know. Gamer? Is that her last name? Did we fucking... Both times! In 999 and in Zero Escape, do we fucking solve the mystery from the fact that they're wearing the fucking color? God damn it. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's gonna be June but old. That looks like June but old now that I'm looking at her, you know? June, I swear to God. Oh my god. She can't keep getting away with it! Now Junpei's gonna be in K at this rate, yeah. Or Junpei could be Tenmyoji. Junpei could be Tenmyoji. Or he could be Santa, like Tenmyoji. He's wearing one of Junpei's colors. He is wearing one of Junpei's colors. And he seemed to know her. Oh my god. Oh my god. But then, okay, if Tenmyoji is Junpei, why wouldn't he bring any of this up? I guess no, he did, like, mention that he was sort of forced to sort of be here, like, he knew more about it than the rest of us, but, like, if he said anything that he would die. Because otherwise you'd think that, like, he would talk to Clover about it, you know? Or, like, he would have freaked out a lot more about... I guess he could have had character development in between games, especially given that he is an old man now, if that is him. Oh my god. Tenmyoji, Thin Ice, this is for sure June. Oh my god. It's fucking... Oh my god. From the last game. Oh my god. I kept thinking how weird it... I did think, like, there weren't... I was wondering if that's all the connections that were going to be to the first game. I was like, it's a little disappointing how little they're doing to connect to the first game, but I understand it's hard. It's 'cause fucking June... Now, if I'm wrong, this would be really funny if I was wrong and that, like, this doesn't take place farther in the future and this is, like, June's mother. It would give me a reference, it would give me the opportunity to reference Scream 2 instead of Saw, you know? I can diversify my, my horror movie reference portfolio. She won't stop. She can't stop addicted to the shindig. Fucking goddamn it. God fucking.
You?
Kurashiki. God damn it. No. Anything on the back? Her password is Jumpy Doll. Just in case you didn't get the reference. Just in case you didn't figure it out. Her password is her nickname for her childhood friend, and then the gift that her childhood friend gave her. The fucking Zero in the previous game. Oh my god. It's always June! Every exploding, and that feels really right.
Gender fluid.
Gender fluid. Random noise. Okay, let's see here. It's just a coincidence, yeah. Let's pull up the the wheel. Let's get a random noise happening. Let's get a random noise happening. It's June's eviler twin sister, yeah. Luigi! Luigi! Go over to this screen while I get that set up. The game isn't pulled up right now, don't worry about it. Luigi.
Yahoo!
Luigi, he won't betray me or make me feel crazy about Zero Escape lore. I'm opening and closing a menu. I know you guys can't see the game yet. I'm just waiting for the game to register, so I'm just opening and closing a menu. Because typically that tends to help if I open and close a menu. Can't do this a second time. Exactly. Luigi wouldn't do this a second time. Why isn't the game... Come on, work with me here. I'm just wiggling this menu so much. You would not believe how much I'm wiggling these menus. She's really working on square hole principle, exactly. Okay, I'm gonna I'll change the method of capture. Does that work? Did that do anything? 1 second, let me move my fucking thing around real quick. Norp. I'm truly just opening and closing this window. There we go! There we go. I don't know why it was taking so long. Woo! Sorry about the music cutting out as I move things around. There we go. Huh. There's something written here. I don't need to write that down. I got that down in my brain. It says Jumpy Doll.
Well, actually it says pass equals Jumpy Doll. So I'm guessing Jumpy Doll is a password of some sort.
What the hell does that mean? I know what it means.
Beats me.
I know what it means. Jumpy Doll? I mean, well, no. I was about to be like, she doesn't know that it's... She doesn't know how to say it. That's a crazy way of pronouncing it if you don't know how to say it. Looks handwritten. She must have put it on here herself so she wouldn't forget it.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god. We were still looking the card over when I heard the commotion from the other part of the room.
Alice! What's wrong? Alice!
Oh no!
What are you planning to do with that?
Troy and I turned around and gasped.
Damn it!
We ran to the other end of the room, skidded around the partition. It's gonna be the still of her, like, in front of the door with the scalpel. Yup. There stood Alice, her hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel. She didn't seem stable, but she did seem stabbable. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was an emotionless mask. She was not well. The look on her face was all too familiar. Quark. She looked just like Quark had before he went insane. What that meant.
Goodbye.
Her hand moved, lifting the scalpel up high in the air, then driving it down toward her heart. Ah! Okay. Really? She did a Yuri. Yeah. Quark, end. An equal and opposite reaction. Boy, oh boy. Woo! Okay, we have the ID and password now. Let's go on over. Okay, we're gonna get the big flashing again, because this one has the most flashing of all. It's truly so bad. It's so wrong seeing Sigma in the endings. I don't know that, man. Yeah. ID Kurashiki. Oops. Password. Jumpy doll. No? Let me double check. Did I get that right? Okay, let's try the letters, the thing that we got from June as the username. No. I called Luna Chun. They are the same woman. Juna. Let me just double check. Let me do this again with this at the top. Let me try O instead of 0. Maybe I tend to differentiate them between those a bit, but let's just try that. No, okay. Alright, in that case, let me just write down Kurashiki. I am getting her name spelled right. Right? Kurashiki? I've been spelling it like this. I'm not misremembering that, right? Luna is just Shun without her random rambling conspiracy theories. Exactly! That's why I wanted her to do it different, you know? That's why I wanted her to have something wrong with her, because if not, then she's just a boring version of Chun. Alright. In that case, I'll come back to it. Let me out. Let me in. Why did I have to make a fucking Can't Stop reference? Now I have that stuck in my head. Okay. In this case, let's go. We're gonna go all the way back here. Into the CDs. We're gonna take another path. We're not gonna go into the red door. We're gonna go into a different door. And we, in fact, are gonna get to do an escape room. I'm so excited. We're gonna get to do an escape room. Clover and I were a pair. Yep. We can't go there. I guess are we going with Tenmyoji then? I forget which one we were supposed to be. I'll take Tenmyoji, so we'll go through the blue door.
Me? But I picked Betray last time.
Exactly. So I'll just make you pick Ally this time. Well, I guess I should say you won't have a choice.
Is that so? You mind telling me how you'll do that?
I'd love to, but we don't really have time. Ask me again later, okay?
Fine. You're on.
So we're doing option A. That means Luna, Dio, and I will go through the green door.
Which leaves the red door for Quark, Kay, and me.
Have fun with that,
Any
y'all.
objections? Good. Let's go.
Listen, take care of Quark, alright?
You needn't worry.
I'll watch out for him.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Hurry up, guys. The door's closing.
Right.
I'm going.
With only seconds to spare, we dash through the blue door.
2, 1,
0. Escape.
Chromatic doors closing.
Meow. Meow. I can do sound effects. Let's just look at me. I'm a fucking Foley artist. 3 doors. They're labeled this time. Which one should we take?
That seems like kind of a silly question. I mean, they're all locked, aren't they? How can we go through any of them if they're locked?
You have to bip the bop.
Oh,
There's the bop, we gotta bip it.
clever on it. Maybe that does something.
Why don't you pull it and find out?
Right.
Woohoo! Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh hey, looks like one of them opened.
But only one. Why's that?
They're probably telling us we should go that way.
Might as well then. It's fun. Trying to remember what rooms. Peck? 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 Oh, okay, yeah, we have seen this one before. Briefly. I was trying to remember which ones we've had, and all I could remember was the Thing. The Thing? John Carpenter's The Thing? The one with the pods. That's the one that we haven't been in yet, I don't think. And I think that's probably the last one, then, of the escape room segments. So, this is the exit, huh? Nothing. Locked tight, won't even budge. So what the hell is this place?
The door said PEC. Guessing it's not for working out, though.
It looks like it's probably an acronym or abbreviation or something, but for what? Prepared emergency chocolate. Private ecclesiastical commode.
Oh, wait a sec. There's a manual here. I think it explains what this room is for.
What's it say?
Hold on. This facility is pressurized, maintaining much higher air pressure than the surrounding environment. Airborne viral contagions.
What?
Quiet. Keep reading, Clover.
Oh, right. Airborne viral contagions have necessitated this step, which is intended to prevent contamination of the installation. All persons wishing to exit the facility must do so through this pressure exchange chamber. Once the chamber has been sealed, the pressure can be lowered to match the surrounding environment.
Long story short, it's an airlock.
Before the PEC can be depressurized, all occupants must be wearing Level A hazmat suits to prevent infection. The PEC will not function unless all occupants are wearing appropriate protective equipment.
The real question is, what does... I'm sorry, I'm thinking about other stuff, because I'm just like, you're explaining what an airlock is. I'm thinking about other things. With, us, I'm sure we're in the future, right? We're in the future? We're all on this we're all on the same page? The real question is, does Dio know? You know? Does fucking... sorry, Left. I'm Dio-ing him. Does Left know? It's stupid. Does Dio know? Granted, everybody's names are stupid. Not everybody, like some of these people have normal names. It's just that Sigma and Phi are named Sigma and Phi, you know? But it's just like, is he from the future as well? Or is he from our time? It'd be really funny if he just does not know. I assume that he knows, though. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on here? Are they trying to say the air out there is full of some horrible virus?
I don't think it's just any virus.
It has to be Radical 6.
Oh man. Then that newspaper article was true. Or we're in space! They look like spacesuits! Several long moments of silence crawled past. The three of us just stared at one another, our minds working to make sense of this new information. Eventually, Clover shuffled to one of the lockers and opened it.
Is this one of those hazmat suits the manual was talking about?
Of all the people in the world, Junpei and Akane would name a child Quark or raise children who would call a child Quark. Sorry you mentioned weird names, true.
Yeah, I figure they are.
We won't be able to get into the pressure exchange thing unless we've got those on, then.
And getting that room to decompress is the only way we'll get outside.
So, where's the actual decompression room?
Have a look. See that lift over there?
Oh yeah. This room's divided into 2 floors, upper and lower.
We're on the lower floor right now. Earlier, we were on the upper one.
Thanks.
And this is the actual pressure exchange chamber. No good. This one's locked too.
Won't open, huh?
Nope.
Okay, it's probably pointless, but humor me on this. Let's go put on those suits, come back here, and try the door again. Maybe, just maybe, we can get out.
Well, it does seem like that's how this thing is supposed to work. But do you really think it'll be that easy?
It's hard to believe Zero Sr. would make that big of a mistake.
Look at this little fucking guy. Oh, that's delightful. Let's have a look around anyway, and let's look at that little thing. Maybe we'll find something out about that virus.
Yeah, good idea.
What are we standing around for then? Get to it.
I think it's time for us to seek a way out. Hell yeah. Am I able to go up? Yes. I'll look at that later. I saw those numbers. I'll look at that later. Good spinning light. Looks like a police car light. Hey, look! It's Zero Jr. His name is Zero the Third. It's only a model. A model? Yeah, a fake. A replica. Not the real thing. Why would they put a model of Zero Jr. in there? He's just screwing with us. Bastard. It is good to point out that it is Zero the Third still, you know? 'Cause, I mean, unless we're counting June and Santa as Zero, which I disagree with. That was just June and he was like her henchman. Okay, no matter where I look through the door, I always turn to look at... yeah. Hey, did you see this panel on the door? You know what it does? Go ahead and touch it. I doubt it'll do anything. What? Why? Before entering the decompression chamber, please put on your viral protection suit. Failure to do so will prevent you from entering the decompression chamber. See? Alright. What we got in here? Shit, it's locked up tight. What are you trying to do? Use X-ray vision. What about this one? Is it locked? Yeah, looks like it. Ooh, this one isn't though. Hey, it's a cardboard box. This is all junk. Nothing useful in here. Cardboard box filled with junk. As is usually the case with junk, none of it looks useful. but it's probably for something. Potentially. Is that a barometer? The needle's in the middle. It says it's 1.5 atmospheres. That must be the normal pressure for this building. Remember? It said something in the manual about the pressure in here being higher than the pressure outside. Barometer, yep. Can I not look at the ones below it? Machine with some kind of gauge. You can't look at those things down there. Okay. Let's go in here then. 25113. I wonder what these 5 cylinders are about. Okay. Right. Let's do this. A cylinder, up arrow, trapezoid? Is that what that is called? Rhombus? It's one of those two. Star. Diamond. Hourglass. That. Are these like the amount of lines or something in it? Or amount of points? Not sure. Let's see here. If it's points, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 5. 4. Would it be? Well, we would have 2 4s, and that's probably not it. If it's straight lines, then what? That's 2, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Probably not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Could potentially be 4. Could be more than that. I don't know. I'll look around for those symbols somewhere else and see if they appear. Everybody on? Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay, here we go.
Yahoo!
I genuinely thought that was a part of the game for a second. I was really like, which of us said that? That didn't sound like any of us. Luigi was also ready. Okay. Let's start from over here, because that's the door that we came in from. Where are you going? That's where we came in. There's nothing out there. All you're gonna find is a locked chromatic door. You know that, right? Okay, there's lockers there. There's also lockers over here. Let's look at these ones first. No good. They won't open. It's locked? Looks like it, but I don't see a keyhole.
There's no keyhole. I don't think we can open it.
You're right. Guess we might as well leave these suckers alone for now. One of those protective suits. If we put these one... Typo! Oh my god, this game has a typo in it. I need a refund and $1 million. We should be able to get into that decompression chamber.
Well, let's do it then.
You managed to get it on?
Yeah. It's a little big on me, but I think I should be okay.
I'm ready to go.
Good. Should we go then?
Yeah, might as well. Okay. Well, if you don't mind, I'm gonna look around here a little bit more. Pipes. Nothing suspicious here. But what if we could climb into them to escape?
This is the safe, right?
Yeah. Looks just like the ones I saw in the AB room in the infirmary. So we just type the password in here and it should open. Everything else looks the same. We have a folder here.
This is the manual I was telling you about. Remember, I read it to you?
Oh, you mean that thing about how we have to wear the protective suits to enter the decompression chamber?
Yeah. Well, there was another piece of paper in there. There's some kind of drawing on it.
What? Ooh. I'll pull up the archive to look at that's not the right thing. And chat, we are about to experience some ads. So, if you need to go to the bathroom or grab a snack or get something to drink, now is going to be the perfect time to do so. Please take a moment to take care of yourself. Now is going to be that moment. The game will be paused. You won't miss out on anything. I'm just labeling the colors. Is this black or blue? Well, whatever. It's B anyway. So, if you need to go to the bathroom or grab a snack or get something to drink, I might have already said that part, but, you know, it's important to do. The game's going to be paused, so you won't miss out on anything. This is also your hourly self-care check-in. So be sure to fix your posture, take your meds, save your files, feed your pets, charge your devices, unclench your jaw, do some stretches, take care of yourself, alright? Please and thank you. Thank you in advance for doing it. Thank you for taking care of yourself. Don't make me a liar. Don't make me a liar. I'm doing stretches. Oh, I forgot to mention again that I'm uploading a video on Friday. I forgot until right now. I have it all set up. It's gonna go out on Friday. Deltarune Part 1 video on my YouTube channel. I'll mention that again when the ads are over. I'm guessing this is probably gonna be the thing for, potentially the gold file thing. I don't know, it could be needed, but, you know, sometimes these archive things are solely for the bonus. And believe you me, I did notice all the shapes. You made Rousey Deltarune a beautiful backyard on Tomodachi Life. Fuck yeah! Hell yeah. That's delightful. I don't have, like, a great setup on my Tomodachi Life, like, island-wise, like, for their houses or anything. They're just, like, sort of all in a line. I feel like once I get everybody on there, or at least if I get more on there, then I'll start doing that maybe. I don't know. It's one of those things I've got to get, like, my passion for it right now is moving all the Miis around. You're investing so heavily into the pretty yards. Yeah, hell yeah. It's delightful. None of my Tomodachi Life characters have a yard. I'm trying to get some of them to, like, move in together more. I've gotten, like, 3 big houses, but they're all, like, 2 people. Well, actually, one of them is 3. I got one of them to have a 3rd person move in this morning. But it's done. I'm having a great time with it. Pasta water! Oh my god, my water bottle is full to the brim. I have not taken a single drink this whole time. I'm a fool. Chug? I did. I took, I think, 4 or 5 big gulps. I'm normally better about that. I'm a fool. I exploded because I'm a fool. Chud moment. I've heard that term. Is that a... I feel I'm gonna feel really old. What does that mean? Is that positive or negative? Is that a... Am I being complimented or insulted right now? And can I believe you? I'm unfamiliar. I've heard this term once or twice, I believe. Do I know what it means? No. I don't know anything. My brain leaves. Alright, now let's look at this here. This is a chair, right? The ads are over, hence why I'm looking at it. I'd call it a bench. Same difference. You put your butt on it either way. Huh. Anyway, you see these symbols on the top? Yeah? 6 of them. Maybe it's a clue. I mean, that's what I thought. It's a mix of idiot and Wojak. Okay. There we go. So, trapezoid, diamond with a line through it, up arrow, star, cylinder, hourglass. Okay. More of them. It's a protective suit. Keeps viruses and stuff out. Looks like there's a bunch of them. Still can't believe it. How could the whole outside world be infected with some virus? Yeah. It's too horrible. I hope it's not true. It can't be. I think Zero Senior just put these here to mess with us. I hope you're right. God, this game is so funny after COVID. Huh. I wonder what these are about. Do you think they mean something? Probably. Well, this is the machine, I guess. I can't find a power button. Me either, but there's a cord coming out of the back. See? Yeah. That's a USB cable. You think we're supposed to plug it into something? Okay, let's, I guess, write this down. Green, green. We'll do another green like that. Then we'll do red for pink. And a dark blue for a light blue. And then, because this is the most visible, 1, 2, and 3. Main body of whatever this machine is, USB cable. I think we're supposed to sit in the stool. What's gonna happen if we do that? It'll go round and round and round, and you'll get dizzy. I'm just messing with you. You see how there's sort of this panel thing here? I think this machine is some kind of scanner. If I'm right, maybe it can tell you if there's anything wrong with your body or something. Really? I don't know. Just seemed like maybe that's what it was. Can't see that USB cable. Unless it's that thing on the top, which does not look like a USB cable, but we'll see. Okay. Let's go over here. So, assuming it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then that would be diamond with a line through it. 5 would be cylinder. 1 would be trapezoid. 3 would be up arrow. No. Okay, assuming it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 would be the same. 2 would be up arrow. 3 is the cylinder then. And 5 would be star. No, alright. What am I supposed to do with these 5 symbols? Back down it is, then. Whee! Alrighty. Let's go on in, see if we can. Now that we've got these things on, we can go inside, right? What the hell? The hand still won't move. Maybe that touchscreen on the door unlocks it. What? That's a pain. Why would they do that? Security, maybe? When you click the yellow guide ring, other rings will appear at other points that you can draw lines to. Click one of these other 2 rings to draw a line connecting the 2. Okay. Right, let's do this. Okay. Ah, I understand. Let's start from the beginning here. Okay. Red to orange, yellow to green, light to black. Okay, for white to black, we have to either go around this way or this way. I believe we have to go this way because otherwise we're cutting off red from getting to orange. Yellow to green. Red to orange. Completed.
Good job! You did it!
Nice work. We should be able to get this thing open now. Hell yeah. What we got here? Ah, I see. Tablet. Let's write this down. So that would be 6, 4, 2, 3, 1, 5. Alright. A box on the wall.
What sort of a box?
Well, it's not a treasure chest, that's for sure. Maybe it's full of, like, electrical circuits and stuff? Forget about that box. Look at that door. Do you notice anything? Like, what?
Sheet of metal.
No good. It's not going anywhere. This cable is red. And thick cables. It's so beautiful. Model of Zero Jr. It looks like it's actually plastic. Yeah, it's inflatable like a beach ball. It's delightful! Can we bounce it around? Well, it's damn creepy, that's for sure. You got that right. It's an inflatable! I'm guessing we've gotta, like, pop it or something to do stuff to the atmosphere. Looks like a barometer. The needle's in the middle. Looks like it's at 1.5 atmospheres in here. I'm guessing that's the pressure for this whole facility. Remember what Clover read in that manual? Something about the pressure inside behind higher than the pressure outside. There's a key up here. We got ourselves a key. Little gauges and buttons. Controls the pressure. We haven't even looked at the tablet.
The tablet, huh? There's nothing on the screen.
I don't think the power's on.
Is there a switch or something?
Not that I can find.
No, I was talking about a Nintendo Switch. You want to play Tomodachi Life, Sigma? The streamer's been thinking of it this whole time. You need to help them, Sigma. Their brain is obsessed with it. Really? How the heck are we supposed to turn it on then?
Take a closer look. It doesn't have a switch, but it does have a USB port. Maybe if we plug it in.
It'll turn on?
I think so. Okay. Well, we have a USB port, so that's good. We know where that is. Hey, this door is welded shut. Looks like it. How are you so nonchalant? That door and the one we came through or that let us in here are the only ways out of this room. See?
So even if we did decompress this room, we still couldn't go outside?
That's right. This is dead end. This is a dead end.
No.
That's what I was trying to tell you. Didn't I say it wasn't going to be easy before we got here? Think about it. There's no way in hell Zero Senior would let us out that easy. Otherwise, what's the point of all this?
But...
Damn it.
I was getting all hopeful. This sucks.
Hey, Clover, where are you going?
Going upstairs and taking this stupid thing off. It's not like I need it, right? It's hot and it's uncomfortable. I'm out of here.
Well, there she goes. Rumble Bumble? What the hell was that noise? I don't know. But I've got a bad feeling about this. I've got a bad feeling about that! Preparation complete. Now beginning decompression. 3, 2, 1. What the fuck? Why did that happen? Hell if I know. Why are you asking me? We need to get out of here now. Come on. Okay. Outies. Yeah, that's what I figured. Shit, it won't budge. Just use the panel, remember? Like you did to get us in here. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Pressure differential is too great to open door. Shit. Damn. I guess we're going to have to equalize the pressure before we can get it to open. Are we capable of popping this? It's so huge! It's fucking huge! Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Gah! It got big! Must be the difference in pressure. You ever taken an unopened bag of chips to the top of a mountain or something and it gets all puffed up like it's gonna pop? Same sort of thing. I guess, but this is just... Looks like it might be about to pop. I wonder if... Oh god. There was a second smaller zero! Popped! Don't worry. I think that was the point. See? There was something inside. You've got little colors on you. Is this a doll? Apparently it was inside the other Zero Jr. There was a Zero Jr. inside of Zero Jr. It was pregnant. Pregnant man. Look at you, you're beautiful. This thing's pissing me off. I'm the original Tenmyoji. Well, I don't like it either, but we don't really have a choice, do we? I like it! If it's here, then it's probably part of one of these puzzles. No, that damn thing's not going to help us get out of this room. Just leave it. We can come back to it later. I'm taking it with us. Oh my god, its tail is fucking huge! All that's left of Zero Jr. He gave his life for something. When he exploded, I think he bent this metal plate over here. Want to take a look? That plate? I wanted to look at this first. I think this is just the pressure in here. That should be the pressurization button. Hit it! Right! Insufficient power for repressurization. Please route additional power. Well, that's that, I guess. Damn it! I'm guessing we have to do that with these. Hey, the plate's rattling! Zero Jr.'s explosion probably knocked it loose. Think maybe we can get it off now. Give me a hand. Fine. But only because you lost yours in the other route. Alright. So now we can see... Are we trying to just make sure things go to where they're supposed to? Okay. Some thick cables. There's something in here. There's a yellow one and a purple one. Looks like they're part of some kind of machine. Laser emitter? Ah! This is a laser emitter. What the hell? That sounds like something from the kids' show. Well, what am I supposed to call it? That's what it is. What does it do? Focuses and emits a high-intensity laser. They're usually used to transmit energy. Didn't think I'd find one of them here. Whatever. Come on, let's hook it up. Hook it up to what? The end of one of these cables. Purple on purple and yellow on yellow, I assume. Wah! Is that a prism combining a red laser beam and a blue laser beam? Maybe. Okay, and we can put them to any of them. It doesn't really matter, I don't think, currently. Never mind, it really fully matters. Well, that's the one that continues on, is that one. So we've gotta get it to that. There's more here. They look just like the other ones we found. One's yellow, one's purple. Cable fitting. It's yellow. There we go! What was that? Maybe it's the pressurization system starting up. Should have enough power now. Good. Maybe now we can get out of here. Whee! Boop. Alright. Press it. Press the damn pressurization button. On it! Is that the correct button? Is it? Repressurization preparation complete. Repressurizing now. 3, 2, 1. Power went out. Did it? It got dark. No, it's normal. Just went dark for a second. Look. The needle's back to normal. Thank goodness. Looks like we did it. Yippee! Now we can get out of here. Alright, we've restored pressure. We should be able to use the door panel now. Just like when we came in, right? Let's go. Is it the same as before? Remember I had to do this for black. Yellow and green. Red and orange. Huh? Shit, this is harder than I thought. Did that not... Black and white. That connects. Red and orange. That connects. Yellow and green. I didn't have to do this one last time. It still says on the intro bit like 3 pairs. It's like, okay, if I have to just connect any of them. Is it a different 3?
Yahoo!
Jesus Christ, Luigi scared me. I mean, do we have... Oh, wait, what about you? Okay, it's gotta be later then. Thank you, Luigi. Yeah. I was like, you had colors on you. Nope, not relevant. Do we have anything to tell us what would be... Did I just do blue and purple because those are the only ones that didn't do last time? No? What am I doing here? Because it's not the same as last time. Are there any... There's not anything telling me what colors to connect. What am I doing? It's wrong, probably? That's true. That's true. I found the way to get outside with this panel. With that message there. But now we're trying to get back inside, so obviously it would be a different one. I tried the same one there, and it didn't work. I also tried connecting just all four. That didn't work. Okay, let's do the standard look around the entire place. Clover's on the other side of the glass wearing her protective suit. Hey! Clover! Clover, can you hear me?
You don't need to yell!
Huh? These helmets must have a radio. We should have realized that earlier. How else would we have been able to talk to each other after we put them on? Oh, yeah. I guess the excitement of the moment and everything.
It looks like you guys are locked in there. I tried to open the door, but it wouldn't budge. So what should I do?
Can you look around to see if there's anything useful?
You mean over here?
Yeah. Or yeah. You can direct Clover by clicking objects on the other side of the glass. Oh, thank goodness. Clover, is there anything in that box?
No, it's empty.
This was a thing that we did in the previous game too, right? Was like Clover was on the other side of glass, and we had to direct her there. What's the gauge say?
It hasn't changed. It's showing the pressure on this side. 1.5 atmospheres.
Hey, Sigma. What? Doesn't it look like there's something under that machine? Huh? Hey, Clover! Look under that machine!
Here?
Yeah. Do you see it? It looks like a binder.
Yeah, I see it.
Pick it up. Is there anything in it?
Oh, okay, hold on. This is...
Hey, what is it?
There's a piece of paper in here.
A piece of paper?
It's just like the one I found in the manual. Oh no, wait. It's a little different. Picture's similar, but I guess it's not the same.
Oh, the stream died. Are we back? What was the last thing y'all heard? There was a box underneath this gauge. We were directing Clover around. There was not a box, there was a folder underneath here. It's got a picture in it. What's it of?
How do I explain this? There are these color circles, and they're connected to other circles.
You're not making any sense. She's making perfect sense, Tenmyoji. Just bring it over here and shove it up against the glass. Atmosphere gauge reading? Okay. Well, there was a thing underneath the atmosphere gauge. Ha! This is perfect. We can just connect the dots like this. Alright, let's look at that. Okay. So that would be white to purple, yellow to red, blue to green. Let's pop this on the door. White to purple. Yep, white to purple, yellow to red, blue to green. Okay. I go white around like this to purple, that cuts off green, so I can't do it like that. Yellow's gotta get to red. I can go around like that. Blue to green, I think that works. So let's start off with yellow to red. Blue to green. And white to purple. There we go! Good work. What's going on? Did you guys unlock it? Yeah, it looks like it. Hold on, I'm opening it now. Okay. Welcome back! I'm glad you're okay. Thanks to you, Clover. We would have been toast without you. Thanks. Aw. That's okay. You don't need to thank me. Okay. I'm guessing we still can't open these. We have one key here. Huh? The key doesn't fit. How would you try the locker next to that one? That's what I was gonna do next! You don't have to tell me that. I'm smart. I can try things. Ooh, a journal. Huh. Is this a journal? Looks like it's blank. Not much. Wait. There's a slip of paper in here. This is... with colorful shapes on it. Okay. We can erase this, I think. So... we've seen this. Ba-ba-ba. Just double checking all those. For this one, 1 cyan, red, blue, yellow, magenta, and then black. 2 cyan, green, black, blue, yellow. 3 cyan, green, black, magenta, yellow. Researcher's Journal. That's from the other one. Same for the Excelivir. Okay. Let's go back over here. We have this. So 2 is cylinder, 5 is the hourglass, 1 is trapezoid, 3 is diamond. No? 2, 5, 1, oh no, 1 is star, 1 is star. Good job! Looks like you were right. Hey, look! Small key. Bloop. Back over here. Open this one now. Good. Looks like you got it open. Another suit? Is this a protective suit? Maybe, but it's so small and cute. I guess this is for a child? Quark, maybe? Maybe it's for a kid? Or maybe... Huh. Did you put that suit on him? It's pretty good at fit. It says 8. Hey, isn't there something on the stomach there? It looks like an 8. Yeah, you'd see on a like you'd see on a calculator or something. It's a 7-segment display. That's what they're called. Because as you can see, There's 7 segments. You know, an 8? What's an 8 if not 2 zeros? Just a 0 on top of another 0. Have you ever considered this? Up we go. Okay, let's switch over to our tablet. Can we take these things off now? This is the sort of insight you come here for? Exactly.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we unlocked the door to the decompression chamber, right?
Yeah. No point in keeping the damn things on now. Thank you, Lychee. Off they go.
Ah, feels much better.
Clover, you're drenched in sweat.
Hey, you're not thinking creepy stuff, are you?
Of course not. Just put them back in the locker.
Okay. You better not, like, smell mine or something, Sigma.
I'm offended you would even suggest such a thing. Sigma, you would, though. Okay, let's go back to... where is it? There it is! Can I put you here? Should I put the dressed-up Zero Junior doll here? And then, tablet. Right, let's just connect these and... The pattern on the display is the same as the pattern on the stomach of the stuffed animal wearing the protective suit. Click it to scan the pattern, so the device can read the colors in the pattern. Once you have that, enter 3 number on the right side of the screen and press check. Let's give this a shot. You would, but only sometimes, yeah. So... okay. Cyan, red, green, black, blue, magenta, yellow. Okay, we can get rid of this. We don't need this part anymore. I'm gonna do these as, like, fucking ovals. I'm not gonna try and trapezoid these bitches, and by trapezoid I mean these are fucking, hexagons. Okay, so up here we have cyan, red, green, black, blue, magenta, and yellow. 1, 2, 3. I guess we can start with this. I don't... Okay, let me get the instructions again. Just click it to scan the pattern so the device can read the colors in the pattern. Once you have that, enter 3 numbers on the right side of the screen and press check. Oh, I get it. Okay, so cyan is this one here. So let's just do this. Cyan. It's a 7-segment display. Red. Blue. Yellow, magenta, black. 6. You fill them in, that's 6. Okay. Let's do this again then. Cyan, green, black, blue, yellow. Cyan, green, black, blue, yellow. That's 2. And then cyan, green, black, magenta, yellow. That's 3. Completed. Good job! You deserve a pat on the back. Don't patronize me. Hey, the color's changed. You're right. And let me just double check here again. Okay, that's the actual password. This is... looks just like the password I found in the AB room and in the infirmary. Is the path that looks to be the good end one where we see the dead old woman, June? No. The path that looks like it's probably gonna be the good ending, this is the one we don't see the dead old woman in the cyan path. You've pointed out, is she doing it fucking again? Is she just doing it again? Is she straight up doing it again? God. June. God, June. Yeah! This ought to open that safe. Okay, green, magenta. I put it down as red, but green, magenta, that's 1. Green, magenta. Cyan, green, magenta. Cyan, green, magenta, that should be 7. 50 noodles, she's in K on that route. Huh? Did I solve it? Looks like it. I mean, color changed and everything. Huh? This one's different. You think it'll open the safe too? Well, no harm in remembering it. Star, star, sun. That was in the middle? Yeah, the star was in the middle. Because I was thinking about the weird pattern, because I found it funny that they were all connected on this one. I was thinking about them being connected. Give me that file! Hooray! It opened! Good job. Let's read our secrets! Okay, that's just the AB game rules. Further AB game rules. If you know, if you fail, you die. Penalty is death. Voting machine. Hazmat suit. This is, I believe, exactly what Clover said before. Yeah, pressure exchange chamber is what PEC stands for. Scotch? A type of whiskey made in Scotland. Its unique aroma comes from the peat used in its manufacture. Scotch is Tenmyoji's favorite drink. He often claims, a little scotch would scratch his itch after returning from work, which annoys Quark. Root beer float. A well-known drink made by putting a scoop of vanilla ice cream in some root beer. Also known as a black cow, Quark has been taken to sing, "Root beer floats my boat," which warms Tenmyoji's heart. I will say, I did see this image when we were getting all those flashes of like, what's the bomb password? I saw this image when it was doing the flashes. Alright, and then we need the other one. Was it Sun, Moon, Moon? Was that it? That's the wrong one. Yeah, Sun, Moon, Moon. Phew. Looks like that did it. Looks like there's a lot in there. Oh, what is all that stuff? Hold on. I'll take everything out, just be patient. Let's see. First off, a map. It says floor B. The one we found at the infirmary said floor A. So that means floor A must be the top floor, huh? I mean, we took an elevator down to get here. Yeah, seems like it. Keep going. There's more in there. This looks like keycards. They've got moons on them. That means these must be the moon keys the announcer was talking about. There's 2 of them, just like with the sun key. You take one, Temioji. Huh? Why? You're a solo. Clover and I only need one. Ah, right. Thanks. Okay, got a couple more things. What's this? Looks like a memory card. We need to get... We know the one place. Do they ever question why there's different things in the safe both times they open it? I think they, like, explained it the first time that it's one of those safes with, like, a false back. So it, like, it's got, like, a little plate that it switches around. But they do not question it ever. They're like, huh, that's weird. Anyway. They do not care about the fact that I have been unlocking all of these. We know where we can read these in the infirmary. I feel like I've seen something like that before. But where? I wonder what's on it. Well, unless we can find something to stick it into, we won't be finding out anytime soon. Well, we can figure that out later. For now, we'll just take it with us. All we've got left is... the key. Is that the key to the exit? What else would it be? We should be able to get that door open now. Come on, there's no time to waste. Let's move. Yippee! Let's get out of here. Let's go. Okay. Right. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. You found it! Yippee! Our reward is that we get to see the doors open up. Is this another warehouse?
Looks just like the one on the last floor.
There's even a big old door in the same spot where the number 9 door is in the other warehouse.
True, but it's rusted over. I don't think it's opening anytime soon.
No lever to open it anyway, that I can see.
Well, shoot. We couldn't possibly open that with our bare hands. Even with my robo-arms.
Duh.
Duh.
How much do you think that thing weighs?
You'd have about as much luck trying to lift a pickup truck, even if it was unlocked.
I want to know what those are.
Those white doors?
Why did he say white like that? Those white doors? He said that with hatred in his heart. I respect it. Are they chromatic doors?
Yeah, seems like it. I mean, look at this. It's one of those things that says lock.
You mean a lock?
Yeah, just like the ones next to the other chromatic doors.
So, you're saying all the chromatic doors for the next round are white?
Yeah, they were different colors before, but...
Guess things have changed for this round.
Do I have a favorite plot twist so far, by the way? I mean, it might just be because it's recent. Finding the old woman's ID card. Now granted, the characters haven't gone, "That's June!" But us being like, "Kurashiki! She looks a lot like June, actually! And she's wearing the same color as June! Oh my god, her password!" That just, that one just being real recent is very prevalent on the mind. Do find it really funny Dio being in a cult. Because I really just decided to hate him as like a joke at the beginning, and now it's just like, that's been paying off. That's been paying off. Oh boy. There's been some like fun slight ones. Like, The robo hands were a little bit silly, goofy. Various things like that. I think still my favorite one, I don't know if this counts, no, probably counts as a plot twist. I mean, it was the plot twist from 999 as well, you know? Just the timelines all interconnecting. It happening so early in this. Now, granted, I think if I had gone down different paths, if I had chosen different things at the beginning, it would have still taken me a long time. I just happened to get that, like, immediately, you know? Because the first path I went down was this one. And Alice changes her, thing depending on what you vote, and then he's immediately like, but you did that the other time. The high I felt at him saying that. Oh boy, you know? I fucking love that. those are all my favorite plot twists, you know? I think those three. Dio, the Alice immediately getting that one, and June are like top 3 for me right now. Ooh, also realizing that ties into Dio, but realizing that he would have the bloody bracelet, all that kind of shit like clicking into place for Dio, really fun to solve. I love it a lot. You know what, while I'm talking about things that I love here... No, okay, I was like, are the ads soon? No, they're not. We're good. Well, I mean, they're in 8 minutes. That's enough time, we're good. Before we could discuss the doors any further, a familiar robotic voice crackled over the speakers.
An ambidex gate.
Dio, that motherfucker!
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
What?
One of the other teams opened the gate early.
What in the hell they do that for? We haven't even started back yet. Never mind, White. We just need to get back up there pronto. I'm worried about Quark. We need to hook up with Alice and Kay. The sooner the better.
That's a way of phrasing it. Right. Got it.
Let's go!
What did her saying "let's go" remind me of? God. That just like so put in my mind like a character going like, let's go, when you like select them or something like that. Who is that? It sounded a lot like that. I don't remember who that is. Polly! Not Polly. Vicky from Monster Prom. That's it. That's who it was. Sometimes if you have her as your player character, at the start of turn, sometimes she goes, let's go! Exactly like that. Warehouse A. We returned to the Floor A warehouse to find only 2 people waiting for us. Kay, who'd gone through the red door, and Dio, who'd gone through the green door.
Where's Quark?
We took him to the infirmary. At the moment, Alice, Phi, and Luna are looking after him.
Is he alright?
I don't know if I would describe him as alright, but apparently his condition has not worsened, if that's what you mean. He is still resting. However, we...
Good. I'm going to the infirmary.
Tenmyoji, please, wait!
Tenmyoji ignored Kay and took off at a run through the yellow door. Just like, do we know in this route about the do we die?
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
He's gone. There was something I needed to tell him.
Well, it's not like it matters. The girls will just tell him when he gets there. He ought to calm down once he's seen the kid.
Clover and I looked at one another, eyebrows raised.
What are they going to tell him?
Well, you see,
What?
You found virus medicine in the laboratory?
Ah.
Yes. Unfortunately, we found only a single vial.
Then we can cure Quark's Radical 6.
So it would seem.
Well, I guess we should head over to the infirmary and see how he's doing. Come on, let's go.
Right behind you.
Are Kay and Dio not...
He should be fine now. It might take some time for him to recover fully, but the worst is over.
When Tenmyoji came in and was like, Is Quark okay? That's when you say that. Luna's voice was quiet as she stepped back from Quark. She held an injection gun with an empty vial. Delicately, she placed it back in the cabinet. Quark had been laid out on a crude cot and was still sound asleep. His breathing was even, and his expression was peaceful. He looked like any other child, sleeping soundly after a long day of doing whatever it was children do to amuse themselves. Any trace of the insanity he'd shown earlier was nowhere to be found.
Is he really going to be okay?
Yes, we analyzed the vial and confirmed that it was definitely Excelivir. Now that I've administered it...
The Excelivir should eradicate the virus completely given enough time, right?
Yes, that should be the case.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, what a relief.
Things are looking pretty sketchy there for a while, that's for sure.
She's doing this pose a lot more now, that's good. I felt some of the tension disappear from my shoulders, and I let out a breath I hadn't realized I'd been holding. We weren't out of the woods yet, but at least Quark was safe.
Ooh.
Tenmyoji let out a long, shaky sigh and lowered himself onto one of the empty beds. He rubbed his hands wearily across his face, and I thought I saw the glint of tears.
Alice, you and Kay, I don't know what to say other than thanks. You saved his life. I don't know the words to tell you how much that means to me.
Oh, please. It was nothing, really. We just happened to be the ones who went through the red door.
Where is Kay? He's not in here.
He's still in the warehouse. Dio and Kay stayed behind.
They went there to wait for you guys while we came back here. We figured someone should explain what was going on so you wouldn't come back to an empty warehouse.
So Dio and Kay were the ones who opened the AB gates?
Not both of them. There was only one door open.
Well, we should get back and tell them how Quark's doing. Kay will want to know at least.
Yeah. I'm glad she just recognized, like, Dio's not gonna give a fuck about this child, but Kay might. Yeah, you're right. I nodded and headed back toward the other side of the room. I was nearly there when Tenmyoji suddenly spoke.
That's right.
Huh?
You know that memory card we found?
Yeah! This thing? I'm glad he called it out.
Yeah. I think I know how we can take a look at what's on it. What? You don't remember? There was a memory card just like it that we used to solve the puzzles in here.
Yeah, he's right. There's a slot next to the screen. Should work for this one, too.
Oh yeah, there it is. Right, yeah. Well, let's give it a shot.
Yeah, I want to see what's on it.
Okay, just give me a minute here. I slid the card into the slot next to the screen. No sooner had I done so than an image of a waveform popped up on the screen. It was an audio log.
Is there an audio file on here?
Ooh!
Why don't we turn up the volume a bit?
Do we have access to a remote that can do that? Luna tapped a few things on the screen, and a bar began to move across the screen. Before long, a voice drifted out of the speakers. And that voice told us that, chat, we are about to experience 3 minutes of ads. The game will be paused, you won't miss out on anything, but if you need to go to the bathroom or grab a snack or get something to drink, now's gonna be a great time to do so, you know? because you won't miss out on anything. This is also your hourly self-care check-in, so be sure to fix your posture, take your meds, save your files, feed your pets, charge your devices, do anything you need to do, unclench your jaw, do some stretches. Please take care of yourself, please and thank you. Do it. If it's June, I'm gonna go feral. That also occurred to me, of like, I swear if this is June. I know that, like, it's like, you know, this is the line and this is the waveforms going up and down. It really feels like it's the opposite, you know? It feels wrong. It feels like the colors should be swapped. Oh boy, but yeah. Oh, it feels like screaming, yeah. The amount of, like, it's so big. They're so big. Those are not what the waveform should look like. Those are taking up all of the shit. I wanna say my prediction, by the way, chat, real quick. And by my prediction, I feel like it's pretty obvious. I feel like we might be heading toward a 10 Myoji ending around here somewhere. I don't know. We got Dio, Quark, Alice, and Sigma. I feel like 10 Myoji could be around here. Because, you know, we've got a 10 Myoji in this escape room, we got a 10 Myoji in this escape room. We're going down a pretty 10 Myoji heavy route here. That leaves us with, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 others. That's Clover, Phi, Luna, and K. I'm assuming Phi might be the true ending. Or K. But I assume Phi. Could be K somewhere around here. K, Clover, and Luna. Who knows? But we've been hanging out with 10 Myoji a lot, so I assume it's gonna be him around here. We saw that flash forward of a, the root beer float. Ah. Ah. My noise. I realized I still have some tabs open that I can close. I was like, oh, that's a wiki page for a fictional character that I pulled up so I could make them in Tomodachi Life. I've already added her to my island. I don't need to add her again. I don't need to put Fuko on my island twice. I mean, I could— nope, that's a spoiler. Boy, oh boy. I was gonna say pre a thing happening and post a thing happening. The version I put on my island is her post. I'm not spoiling it, because it's really good and everybody should read it. Recently started playing it yourself? Hell yeah, I fucking love Tomodachi Life! It's great, putting all your OCs on there, yeah! I have my D&D character on there. I might add more, I'm not sure. My plans for more characters are the next ones I want to do. I want to add the cast of the Amazing Digital Circus. I think that's the last one that I'm gonna do like a full cast of. You know, I've done that for a couple of them, and it's all things that I'm really into. You know, only things that I fucking love. You have OCs on yours too, yeah. I've got those I want to do, and I want to add GLaDOS from Portal and Columbo from Columbo. Those are my plans of my next guys. 1 second, I realized I haven't updated my list. There we go. I have a list of my characters because I was double checking. I want to keep like the gender ratio a bit balanced. Alright. So I've got a list to make sure I'm doing that. It's like Amazing Digital Circus is really gonna help doing that because there's only 2 boys. Alright, here we go.
This is Control. How's it going over there? Bet you missed the sound of my voice, huh? Well, I gotta be honest. It's getting pretty lonely over here, too.
Well, it's not June, however it is Slender Man, so that is pretty scary.
Feeling kinda like howling at the moon. Lone wolf style.
I'm no longer scared of Slender Man.
Speaking of which, I'm looking at it right now. The old girl is beautiful. Never seen a moon this full. And that color. Tonight's that eclipse, remember? What a way to end 2028, huh?
Me when I'm having natural dialogue. Me when I'm speaking a normal way. I mean, it's not that bad. It's not that off. Like, I feel like people could actually talk like that, just as soon as it's in a fictional context, it feels so much worse, you know? And immediately the stream blips. Or maybe that was just my stream manager. Nope, it was just, that was the straight up the... Y'all back? Where did y'all leave off? Where did the blip happen? What was the last thing y'all heard? What was the last thing y'all heard? Beep-bop-boop. I'll just pull up this, this while I talk. It's, like, people can genuinely talk like this. I feel like it's not even that bad. If, of, like, exposition. Stepped away and had to hear any of the audio. So you don't know when it blipped? Fair. But, you know, just... What a way to end 2028. I feel like that isn't too bad. However, in the middle of speaking of which, okay. There's like... This fucking guy, it's like, speaking of which, I'm looking at it right now, and the old girl is beautiful. I've never seen a moon this full. And that color. Tonight's that eclipse, remember? What a way to end 2028, huh? It just, as soon as it's a fictional thing, it immediately feels so exposition.
The moon's this amazing red. If it wasn't so beautiful, it'd be kind of ominous. Wish you guys could see it too, but... sorry, forgot. You're supposed to be on Mars, aren't you?
Are we motherfucking in space?
So, how are Phobos and Deimos looking right now? Sure hope I'll get to look up at them someday, too.
Did we get to see... Okay, when we saw the red moon, I was looking at the red moon trying to, like, find patterns on it. Are they the same patterns as the moon, as Earth's moon? Luna? I'm gonna call it Luna for that, like, that's not the name of Markiplier series. Is that... Cause I remember trying to look for them, but I don't remember if I found them or not. Like the, you know, how it's sort of... I've never been able to see the man in the moon, but I have been able to see the rabbit in the moon once I learned that that existed, and now I try to look for that. So it could be like Phobos or Deimos up in the sky. Because I assume that the same shit happens on Mars, you know?
Anyway, over.
I did notice it was also really huge. Like a pretty big moon. I don't know if Phobos and Deimos are closer to Mars than Luna is to us. I don't know. That could just be wrong. It could also just be an art thing.
Something wrong?
Luna's a huge girlfriend.
What? You gonna play hard to get because we haven't talked in so long? Enough jokes, alright? Knock it off!
Knock it off!
Where are you guys? Is there something wrong with the radio? You're saying everything's green? Well then, what the hell's going on here? Why aren't they responding?
Yeah, we got, like, I think we got put in the capsules, right? We found those, beds. We found those, like, places, like, we sleep. You know what Fry fell into in Futurama? We found those. And we went into those, and then, like, we didn't wake up at the correct moment, I guess?
No, the video feed's online. Look, you can see all 9 of them, 3 at each table.
Oh?
What? Someone hacked our feed? What
do you mean, this isn't live? An old clip on repeat? Who would do that?
Tenmyoji was the one to accuse Alice of being Alice. Sorry, but he knew. Tenmyoji mentioned that, and well, true. Actually, wait, because when he mentioned that, Alice was like, "Oh, you must have been talking to Clover," and she said this. We didn't actually hear Clover telling him any of that. She could have just been assuming that Clover said that. Or something. Like, that happened off screen. If it happened off screen, it doesn't mean it's true.
What in the hell is happening here? This is Control. I repeat, this is Control. Please come in. I'm asking you to respond.
This is...
Oh, thank God. You really had me worried there.
Is that?
What happened?
Is that?
6 of us are... dead.
What?
Counting myself, there are only 3 left.
How? Why are...
They were killed.
What?
I guess you could say I killed them. No, that's not quite right. Not just them. Not just these 6. All of them. All 6 billion. Soon, I will have killed 6 billion people.
Are you there? Respond! Damn it. This is Control. I repeat, this is Control. We have an emergency situation. We have an unconfirmed report of 6 deceased test subjects. Deploy rescue and escort teams to the test site
Test
immediately.
subjects.
Shit. What the hell happened in there?
Test subjects. Also interesting to note, I forget the, this game came out in 2012? Yeah? What was the population of the world then? Because I remember when we hit 7 billion, I remember having memory of that, and I believe we're at 8 billion now. So I wonder if it was 6 billion then. And, that's what she's referring to, the entire world population. Now, granted, 6 billion is still not an insignificant number of the population currently. But, you know, it's like, oh, I guess 2 billion of us are fine. I don't know, maybe there's more by the time we hit 2028. It had, like, just hit 7? Alright. So, I don't know, she could be, whoever this person is, could be infected with Radical 6, and that's why she's talking the way she is. Well, no, when she be... No, their voices haven't been weird. Like, their perception of time is weird, but their voices haven't been weird. Whenever they talk. I'm assuming this could be a thing of, like, Radical 6 is happening, so we're sending humans out into space to try and, like, you know, make sure, like, some of us survive somewhere else or something like that. Us as in, like, I'm putting myself in their shoes. Explaining why Tenmyoji and June are old? Did we get clones from the dead people? Ooh. Is there more of an original? Maybe. Maybe. Is that it?
Yes.
What on earth was that?
I don't think it was on Earth. Any ideas? I got only frowns and shaken heads in response. Only one person showed a reaction other than stunned confusion. Tenmyoji! Long after the audio ended, he stared at the screen, deep in thought.
Do you know something, Tenmyoji?
Yeah, I think I know what that was. It's probably a transmission from the Mars mission test site.
Mars?
I'm sorry, what?
You mean some kind of space travel?
What kind of test site was it?
Did you know that the government is developing spaceships with particle annihilation engines? These ships would be able to get humans to Mars a lot faster than old chemical rockets.
Particle night. You know, like the big thing in the other room? The jellyfish? Big, what I'm assuming is bomb number 0. Big guy? That guy? That? We talking about they put spaceships? Big thing? Big thing on spaceships? We have big thing here? We space, maybe? Space Corps portal?
But they don't want to just send a manned Mars mission off half-cocked.
Why would they put a kid on there? Unless he was born in space.
That was the idea behind this test. They built a whole complex on this old Air Force base in Nevada. The idea was that it would be a simulation of a manned mission to Mars with a crew of 9 men and women. They'd monitor the whole thing and use that data to plan the real mission.
First of all, you can just say 9 people. Second of all, I swear to God if we're in Nevada again. Third, we're probably not in Nevada, but we think we're in Nevada, aren't we? Oh my god. So what we just listened to was a transmission from that project?
Yeah.
Why is something like that here?
Don't know why. We found it in the safe. No explanation. Dollars to donuts, it's got something to do with Zero's plan.
That's a phrase I haven't heard in a while. Tenmyoji elected to bring Quark. Could be some weird swap with the ESP stuff? Maybe. I haven't fully written off Quark as being a, one of the left clones, but it does seem more unlikely. I don't know if he's Junpei or not. I don't think he is. He doesn't look too much like him, but you know, I can understand why they would want to avoid drawing a resemblance, but also it's like you're not seeing Junpei that often given you're playing as him. So I feel like you can do it. I don't know. He knows weird stuff. He knows June. Yeah. Can we look up Junpei's eye color? Did he have brown eyes? Cause Santa had like he had like bluest, whitest eyes, you know? I remember that. I'm pretty sure. So I think we can write off Santa unless this man is wearing colored contacts.
You mean we were meant to hear what was on that card?
Yeah.
It's all very interesting, but how exactly do you know about all this?
Oh, about the simulated Mars mission?
Yes.
I was involved with the project.
Involved? He's got dark gray eyes. Okay. Unless they pulled an Ace Attorney and changed the main character's eye color, then maybe not. But he's weird. He knows more than he's letting on, no matter who he is. And I still really like Tenmyoji. No matter who Tenmyoji is, I like Tenmyoji. I think it's just close enough true.
Now, the intent was to create as accurate a simulation as possible. That meant we'd need to simulate the radio silence we'd experienced during conjunction.
What's a conjunction?
It means two things in space are close to each other. In this case, we're talking about a superior conjunction, where Mars and Earth are on the exact opposite sides of the Sun. So unless we've got some sort of relay, there'll be a period of time where we won't be able to communicate with each other. What we heard on that card was when the simulated conjunction was scheduled to end.
That's when they died.
Now, we don't know that. They could have died long before that conversation. All we know is that's when it was discovered.
So 6 of the test subjects died, right?
He is saying, small note, the left clones aren't all perfect. Could be variations of oops, all clones. That would be really funny. That would be really, really funny. I will point out, he did say he was involved in the project. He didn't necessarily say which part he was involved with. Could have been part of the Mars thing, could have been one of the guys back in Houston, I'll say. you know, he's probably trying to imply that he's a part of the Control when he was in reality in the other one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, do you remember what she said? I could be a Santa clone that got estrogen all up in her. She looks a lot like Santa. There was something about how she didn't just kill 6 people. She said 6 billion. The heck did she mean by all that?
Just what the hell happened there?
Tenmyochi frowned and looked down at the floor. They were all silent as he paced slowly back and forth across the room. At last, he stopped, raised his head, and spoke.
The truth is that there's a chance a virus escaped from the test site.
A virus? Wait, you don't mean...
Yeah, Radical 6.
What? How can that be?
I'm just telling you what I know, okay? Nobody's sure how Radical 6 got in there in the first place, but...
Mars virus.
One of the subjects might have been infected when they entered. Or the virus itself might have been an intentional part of the simulation. The test site deaths became the index case for a pandemic.
Well, didn't we... Was it confirmed that Radical 6... I thought it was, that was like biological warfare or whatever, biological terrorism, however you would phrase it. Made by, Free the Soul people or Myrmidon people. Whichever group you want. So if they were involved with this, Mars thing... Maybe?
Anyway, prevailing wisdom says it got out somehow. And once it was out, it spread pretty quick. All across the planet.
I guess I'll also say when I was talking about how Tenmyochi could be anyone and I would still like him, I guess I'll say caveat, if he's brother, I won't. But if he is brother, that makes no fucking sense. They would have to pull out a lot of stops. But technically not impossible.
And it killed 6 billion people?
No, not directly. Best numbers put only a third or so of those deaths as directly caused by Radical 6.
Welcome back to COVID times.
The other 4 billion died from the collapse caused by the deaths of that first third. The whole world just fell apart.
He does know Radical 6, because he's truly just, yeah. We were all, knocked out before he was. Wow, damn, I have a lot of questions. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start knowing where to start. No, take that back. Explain that date. Unless I heard this wrong, the day the Radical 6 got out was December 31st, 2028.
Yeah.
The day I got grabbed by the guy in the gas mask was December 25th, 2028.
Me too. Christmas Day.
I was kidnapped on Christmas, too.
Clover and I were taken 3 days earlier, on the 22nd.
Yeah.
Then you see what I'm saying, right? That recording was made close to a week after we were all picked up. What the hell is going on here? That thing is from the future.
You see...
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game poll.
10 is fine. 10 is fine.
Players,
We've called it closer.
your votes. If no vote is recorded before...
Let's walk and talk.
We need to go back to the warehouse.
Wait, you haven't answered...
Don't care. I need more than 10 minutes to explain everything. Half-assing it is just gonna make you more confused. Now get moving.
But...
That's enough! Shut your damn hole or I'm picking betray!
Hey, come on now.
Fine. Do what you want, but I need to get back to the AB rooms. I'd like to stay with Quark. He seems to be doing all right.
I'll stay here with him. Fi can do the voting for our pair. I can trust her. Is that all right with you?
Yeah, sure.
She does not give any fuck.
Well, if you'd be willing to do that, I'd be much obliged. Thanks, Luna. Take good care of him.
Of course. I'll make sure everything goes fine.
Tenmyochi gave her one last nod, then turned and dashed out of the infirmary. Wait, damn, and he closed the door behind him. Well, that's that, I guess. We should probably be going too.
Yes. We'll just have to wait to hear the rest of what he has to say later.
I'd rather just get it all out in the open now, but there's not much we can do.
Let's get going then.
We returned to the warehouse to find only Kay. I explained what had happened with Quark, and glanced around the room. Where's Dio?
He has gone into his AB room.
Already?
Indeed.
Then he opened the first AB gate, right?
Of course.
This is bad. I won't be able to talk with him. This is going to limit my choices.
You've only got one BP left, don't you?
Yeah. Luna's the same.
If Vi chooses Ally, and Dio picks Betray...
Phi and Luna will be penalized.
I don't have a choice. I'll have to pick Betray. The risk with Ally is just too high.
Yeah, plus it's Dio. Hey Alice, don't you have one BP too?
That's right. But Kay and I will be playing against Quark.
And he'll just default to Ally. I guess you don't need to worry about getting penalized then, huh?
But what if Alice and Kay choose Betray?
You needn't worry. That will not happen. Even though, as you have told me, Quark is recovering, he is still weak. Moreover, he is only a child. To betray an innocent child would be...
Yeah, that would be unthinkable. Even if you ignore his age or condition, it's hardly fair to take advantage of someone who can't vote.
So you'll vote to Ally?
Yes.
Of course.
I trust you too.
Well then, shall we go?
I think. How much BP are you at right now, Kay?
Yes.
If you're at 6 BP, I don't trust you. But... Kay and Alice nodded to one another and disappeared into the AB room, second from the right. Without saying anything, Phi turned and walked into the room just left of theirs. That left only myself, Clover, and Tenmyochi.
Do you remember what you said to me when you chose the blue door? Something about how you'd convince me to choose Ally? Seems like now would be the time to let me know how you're going to convince me.
Well, it's not that complicated. I promise you that Clover and I will vote Ally. That's it, pretty much.
I see. And you figure I'll believe you because you've only got one BP. Once you've told me that you plan to ally, I won't be able to choose Betray. Since if you're telling the truth...
You'll kill me.
Not a bad plan, but it assumes that I've taken killing you off the table. Seems like a risky bet for you.
I disagree.
And why is that?
Clover's BP is 6. If you ally and we betray, then she'd have enough points to escape, right? She could run off through the number 9 door as soon as this round is over.
I'd never...
That's easy for you to say. But think about it from my perspective. Sure, you might not, but you also might. If I guessed wrong, that's a pretty big loss for me.
Well, what if Clover tries to seduce you to get what she wants?
What?
Huh?
That's just an example. What I'm trying to say is that once you two are in that room, Clover might try and make some sort of bargain with you. I'm asking what you're going to do if that happens. Are you sure you'll still choose Ally?
Seduce me, huh?
Hey! What are you staring at, you perv? There's no way on earth I'd do anything like that! Ugh! As if! In your dreams, creep!
Well, that's that then. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm a little disappointed.
So I can trust you. you're gonna choose ally.
Yeah,
You can trust us.
Promise.
of course.
We promise.
All right. I guess I'll vote ally too then.
3 minutes remain.
I always feel so glad whenever we have a conversation like this, and it's like I'm planning on choosing ally, but I just know in the future that, because, you know, I do the ally first and then betray, I'm going to fuck this up
Looks
later.
like we don't have much time left. I'm trusting you.
I'm trusting you too. Tenmyoji gave us a curt nod, then turned and strode into the second AB room from the left. Right, well, let's get to it.
Yeah.
Ally, 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 ally. Boop.
Hey, Sigma, I wanted to ask you something.
What's up?
Could you pick Betray for me?
What?
I mean, I could try and, like, tackle you. But you're so big and strong, you'd probably just throw me on the ground and that'd be it.
Yeah, well,
So I thought I might as well just ask you really nicely. Oh, I mean, I'd be happy to, take back.
She's doing a bit.
If you just pick Betray for me, then I'll listen to anything you say.
Clover. Anything?
Yeah, anything.
Clover, now's not the right time to do a bit.
So think carefully, okay? If you choose Ally, you're trusting him with your life.
Clover, now is not the right time to be doing a bit. Yeah, if he chooses Betray, it's all over.
Uh-huh. Are you really, really sure you can trust that old fart?
Hey, now that's not very nice.
The only safe choice is to pick Betray.
But if he chooses Ally and we don't...
Then I'll have 9 BP. But you don't need to worry about that. Even if I do get 9 BP, I won't just go and open the number 9 door all by myself.
Clover, you're doing this bit for a concerningly long time.
I mean, Alice wouldn't have 9 points yet, and I can't leave her behind. Please, will you pick Betray?
20 seconds remain
What
until
the hell?
the next game polling closes.
Clover, I have to assume you're doing a bit because this is incongruent with any other characterization you've ever had in this game. Didn't have much time left to think. Would I keep my promise to Tenmyoji and pick Ally? Would I betray him for Clover and...
If you just pick Betray for me, then I'll listen to anything you say.
In the end, there was only one possible answer.
3, 2, 1.
Let's see how Clover acts after I do that.
The Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Well, love the fact that this means Sigma genuinely thinks he's gonna get something in the Betray route. Yeah. There's a part of me that was just like, I really want to go and try that out. Like, I want to do a Betray first. You know? But no, I've established a pattern and I'm sticking with it.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
I don't know if Kay has 6 BP right now, but let's pay attention because he was just paired up with Alice. And we'll see if Alice pops up. Uh-oh! Betray? No! Wait, where is she then? Ooh.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Yeah, Dio's fucked himself, I think, by establishing this reputation. Now, granted, once again, like, not great. Like, we don't see him in like any of these timelines. We're only seeing him doing this like once or twice, you know? But with this reputation, nobody's going to ally if they're going up against Dio. He's not doing great at Secret Hitler, huh? Yeah, he's hit a point where pretty much, if he's doing Betray every single time, people notice that and are going to be hitting Betray as well so they don't get penalized. So pretty much he can't get any points, ever. He's like stalled himself.
Looks like you managed to trust me.
Well, seems like I made the right choice.
Only did what I said I would.
You really helped me out. Thanks.
I could say the same thing. No need for thanks.
The corner of his mouth twitched into a grin. I felt myself smile a little in response. Clover, on the other hand, looked less than pleased.
That was a bad choice, Sigma. And after I told you I'd listen to anything you said. Oh well, whatever.
She sighed heavily, shot me one last annoyed look, and stalked off. I think... Okay. Look, Clover, you're not acting like you have in, like, any other route. I can sort of see... Like, I don't even think she would choose Betray at all. But I can see if she somehow was still thinking, I want to betray. I for sure think she would not have tried to convince us like that unless Tenmyoji had said that seducing thing, and she was just like, ah, that will work then. I think she heard Tenmyoji say that and she's like, aha, that's the strategy I must use. I've never attempted this before, but hey, if this is what will work, then I will go for it. I think that was her logic. Across the room, Dio and Phi were already confronting one another over their own results.
You tried to kill me and Luna. Can't say I'm surprised.
Ah, don't give me that. You knew exactly what I was doing. I knew you weren't stupid enough to pick Ally. You'd defend yourself with Betray, just like I would. Wait, where's Luna?
In the infirmary, looking after Quark.
Is that where Alice went to?
Alice? No, she went into one of the AB rooms with Kay.
Yes, we did indeed enter together. When the doors opened, however, she left, somewhat unsteadily, in the direction of the cyan.
Ah, okay. Yeah, we have hit that time.
She left the warehouse?
Cyan door. She's gone to go die in her favorite spot. She loves to die there.
Indeed.
Without even checking the results?
Correct. There was little reason to check them.
Yeah, it's not like Quark was gonna betray you.
Indeed.
And you two still choose Ally. Man, what a pair of bleeding hearts.
If you say so. Being mocked for my compassion is a small price to pay for retaining my humanity.
Where did Alice run off to?
Oh, Clover, you're normal again.
While we were in the AP,
thank goodness.
She mentioned being quite tired.
It's also really funny, like, her voice was different throughout that entire scene.
Perhaps she went to one of the cabins to rest.
Oh, well, I guess that would make sense.
An ominous rumble filled the warehouse. Bing bing.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star Key.
Yeah, we've heard this many a time. We can open the gates as many times as we want.
That means the Star Keys can be used to play the AB game any number of times. If I understood that announcement correctly, that is.
Hey, didn't Zero Jr. say something about this?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah, he did. Can you guys all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all our colors and groups are this time. Within moments, a series of wrists were extended for me to examine. Phi is a cyan pair. Is that, or is that, where was that? No, that was Clover. This is Phi. Clover is a cyan pair. Phi is a magenta pair. Tenmyoji is a yellow pair. Is Dio not colorblind? Is that ever going to come into play? Who fucking knows at this point? I don't think so, I guess. But, like, come on. I wonder whose hand this one is. K is a red solo. Is this me? Or no, this would be Dio. Dio is a green solo. And then I am a blue solo. Huh? Looks like all the colors are weird. Clover's a cyan pair and Phi's a magenta pair, but Tenmyoji's a yellow pair.
The three solos are red, green, and blue. K's red, Dio's green, and you're blue.
Then how are we supposed to group up for the chromatic doors? I think they're gonna be white this time.
Ah, yes. Dio told me about them. Very interesting.
Yeah. They're white, all of them. I had a good look while I was waiting for Sigma to show up down in the warehouse.
You should have seen them too, Phi.
Yeah, I did. You're talking about the doors in the Floor B warehouse, right?
Yeah, so lay it on us. How are the groups going to shake out this time? Phi nodded and began to explain. Option A, Tenmyoji, yellow, and me, blue, would form one group. Phi, magenta, and Dio, green, would form another group. Girl, you had to pair up with Dio twice in a row. I'm so sorry. Clover, cyan, and K, red, would form the third.
Huh? Wait, you mean there's only one option?
So we're with Tenmyoji for sure. Tenmyoji every time. But we just don't know who the other yellow is.
Yeah. There's no other way we can group up to make white. Alice, Luna, and Quark aren't here to show us their bracelets, so we don't know for sure what their colors are. But it's pretty clear they'll all be pairs, since none of the pairs here have a partner.
So they'll be yellow, magenta, and cyan, right?
Right.
Alright, what now? We've got plenty of time until those white doors open.
Yeah, about an hour, it looks like.
I'm gonna go find Alice.
Of course. I'll come with you then.
At least you won't be finding the body together. Clover gave her a shrug, and the two of them headed out through the cyan door. Bonding experience.
Do I really need to say it?
The infirmary, right? You're going to go check on Quark?
Yeah.
He gave me a nod and trotted out through the yellow door. That left only three of us. Dio, Kay, and myself. What are you guys gonna do?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head over to the lounge and have a drink. You wanna tag along, Kay?
Are you making fun of me? I find it rather hard to drink with this mask on.
Ah, right, of course. My bad.
I think that was genuine. I think that was genuine on Dio's part. He's stupid.
Well, I'm out. Later.
Later. I think he forgot. With a lazy wave of his hand, Dio slouched off towards the magenta door. He wishes he was a Tim Burton character. It took me a moment to realize Kay was following him.
Hey, what is this? You following me?
No, you must be mistaken. I hope to investigate Floor B further. There are still several rooms I haven't visited.
Okay, you don't have to tell me your life story.
He's already told me his life story. He's my friend, unlike you.
See ya.
I mean, granted, you also told me your life story. That doesn't mean that we're friends, though. I'll kill you. Their conversation ended as they reached the door and stepped through it. Alright. What should I do?
Tonight's that eclipse, remember? What a way to end 2028, huh?
Of course! I need to get the rest of that story out of Tenmyoji. The words were scarcely out of my mouth before I set off at a dead run toward the hallway and toward the infirmary. Huh? There's nobody here. The room was completely empty. I edged forward and peeked around the partition. There he was. Tenmyoji. He was standing next to Quark, apparently oblivious to my presence, looking down at something in his hand. A picture? He must have made some small noise because he suddenly looked up, saw me, and hastily shoved the photo back into his pocket. What was that? The photo of something, right? Yours?
Forget it. It's got nothing to do with you.
But all the stuff we had with us when we got grabbed was taken away. Why were you hiding it?
Why should I tell all of you about one measly photo?
Anyway, where's Luna? Is it the Kurashiki? Her face? Is it that? Anyway, where's Luna?
I asked her to leave. I wanted to be alone with Quark for a bit. So, why are you here?
I wanted to hear the rest.
The rest of what? What the hell are you talking about?
Talking about that simulated manned mission to Mars. We heard that recording about it.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about. I'm getting old. Memory's not what it used to be. Seem to be forgetting a lot of stuff lately.
Hey, nice try, pal, but you're not getting away with it this time. You remember something, alright? You remember so much you told me it'd take way more than 10 minutes to tell it all.
You really sure you want to know?
Huh?
Maybe I'll tell you, and then you'll regret it. Maybe you'll wish you'd kept your fool mouth shut. Just think about all the hopes you've got for the future, and all the happy memories of your past. What if what I have to tell you makes everything you've ever believed ring hollow, and the whole world just crumbles around you?
Well, I'd like to know and then find hope anyway.
You sure you want that?
Hey, come on. You don't need to threaten me.
This isn't a threat. I'm being honest here. Are you really, truly prepared?
Well, of course. I never got the chance to say I am. Alice is dead! Before I could, Fi exploded into the room, her face a mixture of anxiety and fear.
Good. There you are.
Did something happen?
Alice is... Look, just come with me, all right? She's in the number 2 cabin.
She loves to die there. It's her favorite spot. Without waiting for a response, Fi spun around and ran back out of the room. Tenmyoji and I exchanged a quick, confused look, then leapt up and took off after her. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, it's a scalpel again this time. Instead of because it was a knife in some of the other ones. I just wonder where the knife came from, you know? Is it from Dio? Yeah, because, yeah, it was the same for the old woman. Right. But I don't know who killed her in those. Or no, because she found the knife, right? So she could have used it herself. Good, good, good. Because I figured she'd been killing herself in the other routes. I just was confused about the knife. Right, yeah. I had all the pieces. I knew how they clicked into place, but I hadn't done it yet. There we go. It's her comfort place. Yeah! The first thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest. Felt as if I'd walked straight into a brick wall. I stopped short, my body refusing to move. No. Why did this happen? I forced one shaking foot forward, and the next. My legs began to buckle, and I put a hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Calm down. Calm down. This looks pretty bad, but you don't actually know anything yet. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can still save her. Then at last I pressed my fingers to her neck. Those hopes were dashed. No pulse. Clearly she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils had dilated hideously, making her face seem somehow inhuman. No. That's not true. Why? Then I noticed it. All the blood must have distracted me, but now I saw that there was a scalpel buried in her chest. Judging by the position of its handle, she had been stabbed through the heart. I felt a sympathetic twinge of pain in my own chest. My stomach lurched. Bile and hopelessness rose up in my throat. I stood, hands balled tightly into white-knuckled fists, and took a deep breath. All around the room were the rest of the Nonary Games participants, except, of course, for Quark. I wanted to ask which one of them had killed her. Even if it had been one of them, though, there was no way they'd answer. All I could do was stare at each one of them in turn, asking myself, is this person a murderer? The looks they traded with one another suggested that I wasn't the only person wondering if they were standing next to a killer. An unsettling silence filled the room. Clover was the first to speak.
Who did this?
That, to me, is a perfect line for us to save and to end stream. Chat, I have had a lovely time. Thank you all for joining. That's gonna be it for today. I have been having a grand old time playing Zero Escape with you all. God, this game rules. God, this game rules. I love it. It's fun. I love stories like this. They bring me joy. But alright, let's see who we can raid. I'll go ahead, pop in the chat the those. Beep-a-boop, boop-boop-boop. That first one there if you're subscribed, that second one there if you're not. Because you won't be able to use my emotes outside of my stream, so that's a Twitch Global emote there. Beautiful cheese. Let's see here, who can we raid? Lots of people are live, lots of people having a good time. Let's see here. Good to escape, thank you. I've had a grand old time. I fucking love this game and I'm excited to play more of it. Hehehe. Once again, a new YouTube video on Friday. That'll be fun. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to having a good time like that. That'll be epic and cool. Cool and epic, even. Lots of people playing lots of things. I'm looking around. That's my noise. You're all welcome for my beautiful noise. Who do we go for here? How about How about... God, there's so many. How about we go for... Jules is doing a subathon. How about we go for Jules? Doing some, custom-made tier lists. That's fun. I love tier lists. I love doing tier lists. I love ranking things. I love sorting things into groups. Maybe that's a symptom of something. Is symptom the right word? I guess maybe sign. I don't know if... Whatever. But alright. I hope you all had a good day. Hope you all have a good rest of your day as well. I hope you all have a good time in general. I'll see you all on Thursday. And, yeah. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good day. Have a good yes. Bye. I'm hitting the raid button now. Get out of here. Get out of here.